I've been playing Apex a lot lately, and before that, I was playing Valorant.
What about you, Hydra?
He's an
Oh, you
ex-PUBG
were
pro.
you're PUBG Pro. That is very good, man. And also, good going. Apex is also a very fun game. So, because you guys didn't play a lot of Dota, I'll give you a little bit of bits on how it goes. It's basically 5 members in each team, and there are about like 120 characters to pick from, and each team picks 5 characters. Okay. And then you just play out a game. I'd go into the specific of the game like as we walk through the game. But as of now, on your screen, you can see that on the left there are something called as bans, where the other team can ban the characters that like they don't want the other team to play, and they also get to play. The characters that they want to play are the picks like right in front of you. For example, there is this Undying, a Clockwork. These are all the ones that are going to play. So if we could just jump into the game, and I'll give you a little bit of analysis along with Snowfire, and Ankita and Hydraflick will be joining us from like time to time to tell you how this goes, like their experiences with esports and their experiences with Dota and their fan base.
Probably about life post-COVID.
Yeah, hopefully that too. So moving on into the game, guys. The bans coming out of K-Dog Sword, there's Mars that has been banned by them. They also banned out the Rubik. It is interesting because they usually pick out the Rubik because it's one of their strongest position for heroes in the meta right now.
Hello, Mohammed.
As far as Among Us is concerned, they just ban out the Spectre. They really don't want to deal with this late game carries that are extremely hard to play against. And the Sven kind of
Today we are hosting Dota tournament, guys.
Finals by K-Dog. So just ban them in the first round. What do you think about the picks, Snowfire?
Yeah, it's interesting to see over here is because they picked the Snapfire. They let the Snapfire go, and they revealed their Undying initial the first pick itself.
Yeah, and, Dota.
You have that
okay, we do
right
have
there.
some Dota fans.
So I'm not sure how they're going to. I don't think Undying is going to concentrate on the Tombstone anyway, right? It's going to play the Max Solar game.
Yeah, so the problem with trying to attack the Tombstone is that this Snapfire wants to be in the middle of a fight. And generally, Snapfires do not want to be in the middle of a fight. They want to stay on the outskirts of the fight, and they want to use the cookie. They want to use their multiverse cases from like way out, right? So if they have to destroy the tomb, they have to come in. And if it comes in, it's susceptible for kills, right? So in a way, it's a good counter to the Tombstone, but your positioning is extremely key in this respect.
Among Us team का नाम है और वो team का logo है.
I also feel that Snapfire is a flex pick over here. Like you can't really say, like you can put it on mid, and you've been seeing that lately as a trend.
And
looks good.
The Clockwork,
मैंने कभी Dota नहीं खेला.
It's usually a 4, right? But they're also playing 5. I mean, Puppy plays every single hero, and 5 doesn't really matter. But Clock, he's
so
played
hungry.
5 a lot, and 5 Clock is also like pretty strong. We'll have to see where they go, but I think Clock would be most probably a 4.
I'm gonna eat on stream.
So as far as the bans are concerned, they ban out the Faceless Void. They don't want this huge team fight AoE from them. They remove the Magnus for the same reason. And Among Us just respond with a ban on the Anti-Mage as well as the Troll Warlord. So
look at those bans coming from K-Dog's one. No? Mars, Void, Magnus, any team fight, any setup which goes into
and Among Us removes every single late game hero, right? Like the Anti-Mage, Troll, Spectre, everything is gone. So they're probably trying to move the game to the late game.
Why there is no member?
I don't know. Game hero, or just end the game.
I lived Dota 6 months ago. I played Dota a lot.
Later. I think they're trying to look at finishing this fast.
Yeah,
and
I think
Clockwork lately, you see this. There's a trend of boss 3 Clockwork coming in with the going Orchid and all that. So when he gets,
Dota is so underrated.
Gets really good timing
I
on
think
Dota
Orchid, has a good player base in India. ऐसा तो.
So the Clockwork is like he was a position 3 hero. Back in like 2013, 2014 meta, like Universe used to play it on AG, right? He played actually in the TI 5 semifinals. I think so. Back then, Clockwork 3
there
was
is a
very
1500-hour learning curve in this game. I know.
But now there's a recession in the way that they are playing him with the Orchid. And if you get an acceptor on the Clockwork, it's extremely hard. Like you have 3 seconds of stun that goes through BKB, right? And that is in multiple instances. It's not like a single instance. So even if you escape, the guy will just refresh and then overclock and hook you again, right? So
Mobile is
Technically
underrated among
speaking,
FPS players. Yeah.
it is first pick worthy pick that they've taken. So Clockwork just generally does extremely good. They Among Us now go for a Jakiro, a solid position 5 pick. He does everything that you want a position 5 to do. He zones out the opposite offlaners. He makes sure that they have no experience. And also he's great at tower pushing, and he gives you that AoE in the team fight. And the ice path is extremely good. So Rubik is also banned. There's no stealing that ice path. I think they have tried to set themselves up with a very strong lane. So they were going for the flex, but I think it's a clock for
You need
Snap
brain
3
to
and
play Dota.
Jakiro 2. Do you think the Snap can go mid?
देखते हैं if I have
maybe
enough
it's still an
brain to
option.
understand
But
Dota
I
today.
think if they don't have any
Because आज तक मैंने
good,
Dota देखा नहीं है.
what can counter a snap mid? Maybe a Viper, something,
Viper, I think,
or
like,
Lina.
if you play something like a Templar Assassin, right? You can't, if any of the farming heroes like the Ember Spirit, Void Spirit, any of the mobile ones, what Snap can do is that she's great at getting those early levels
Lifestealer
and
looks
then going
dangerous.
anywhere and just using her ult and killing, like, once she gets level 6. But before, like, once she hits, like, she gets a fast axe, it changes the way the Snap plays. Right, so with the levels, it is more about how good Snap can use the
Time
levels
लगेगा
rather
bro.
than
हाँ मैं
what
खेल
is
थोड़ी
it
ना रहा
playing
हूँ.
against. So you can pick anything and go even with Snap, and Snap might even come out on top. So Snap
Nice
can
time
go
to
like
start.
3 or
Okay.
2.
Ghostly Boy used to play
K-Dog
Dota too.
swap, they go for
Ghostly
Life
used to
Stealer.
play
A Life
Dota
Stealer is one of
because
the best picks versus a Clock, even though Clock hooks
लड़की का
through Rage
चक्कर
of Life
बाबू
Stealer,
भैया.
because he just turns around once. All you can do is cog him out. You cannot put him inside the cogs. There is no way you're trying to damage him. And there's not really much that goes through the BKB other than the clock. So I think Lifestealer is a good choice.
Yeah, among all the cores which can
The
play
half
against
green flag looks like an Among Us character.
Juggernaut and
Among Us
Ursa,
सही
like,
character. Team का नाम
right
Among
there.
Us है.
With Juggernaut being
Hey, what's
banned,
up,
I think
Sukriti?
Lifestealer is a good choice.
Um,
Aquadin, so I think
ये क्या है?
that can still go safe lane, right? I'm not sure. It's you can't really say it's mid.
Looks
we
like
can't really say it is mid.
Spider-Man
Like, it's a
वाला
cheese pick
Mysterio.
and a flex pick at the same time. So you know, in the semifinals, this Arc Warden was the reason that K-Dog team were able to win. The other team wasn't really able to control the farm. The coming out of the Arc Warden, he was like up in net worth by about 20k at 25 minutes in. That is like insane lead with double Midas coming in, and he just hexed people and just killed them. By the time the game went, he had like 6k in his bank account. I didn't really even use it, right? So Arc Warden is, I think, like is very
What
strong.
the one blink and X on him, that's it. He just keeps hunting the supports. Poor guys, what will they do, man? They're sitting at 6k, 8k net worth, and this guy with 35k
Puck
gold
looks
comes and
cute.
jumps on them.
And it's not even like they're even using the real hero, right? It's just the Tempest double. The real hero, meanwhile, is actually happily farming ancients. So
Wait,
even
look at the pick. Interesting. Puck.
Okay,
We have two of K-Dog's Puck. I mean, K-Dog plays Sand King and
Cute
Puck
as
is
Puck.
very well known for that. So interesting to see how they're going to put it here.
Yesterday, I think like the MVP of the game was the Puck on played by K-Dog, because he hit a couple of 4-man coils and 4-man silencers, which basically destroyed the team fights. Yes, they threw going high ground. Juggernaut was like on the fountain. But
We don't talk about that.
Okay, we don't talk about that. But they did like extremely good in like initial part of the game, and then just like started killing everybody.
Sorry to cut you off,
Yes,
guys. This Puck looks cute as Puck. That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah,
Nice,
it's
fun
one.
Hydraflick.
Yeah, it's one of those characters which look at the rest of the heroes, dude. Look at how gross they look.
So what does
such
Puck
a
do?
contrast?
So this Puck is basically, there are 3 types of attributes within the Dota game. One is the strength, one is the agility, and one is the intelligence. As intelligence casts spells, agility right clicks you, strength just like tanks most of the stuff, right? This Puck is an intelligence hero, and it is one of the most agile heroes in the game. It's very hard to catch a Puck. It's because so if you do you want to like go and show in the heroes button, like you can see the orbs, but either way, the Pug water does is it has like 4 active skills. The first one is it throws out an orb. It can jaunt to it, right? It does a bit of damage. It would be great if we could visually show it to you, but unfortunately in the screen I can't.
I'm showing it to them.
Yeah, we're like, oh, you're showing it to them. All right, that's great. Thanks. And another one is like it silences everybody in an AoE, right? Like, so the other team cannot use spells for like 3 seconds. It has another spell that just goes out of existence, poof. So nobody can touch it. The other one is like called a dream coil. I know it's like I'm dumping a lot of information on you at the same time, Hydra. I'm really sorry for it. But at least like if you could pick up one or two things so out of it, like
So
I
it basically acts as an initiator. It sets up the game. It sets up the fight for the team,
Mhm.
and yeah. So it's
So it
basically an
makes sure
initiator.
that
If you can.
yeah, make sure that a bunch of people stay in the same area. Okay, and
Yeah.
it specifies an AOE, and whoever is in that AOE cannot leave that AOE.
What the heck is
If
this?
they
In
leave,
our
they,
PUBG
Dota.
and Valorant terms, he's an entry fragger, basically.
Oh, all right.
Hmm.
Now I get it.
Yeah.
just made it easy. Girl. So each of these characters have different purpose. I'm sure just like how the characters in Valorant. I've
Void
never
Spirit.
played Valorant per se, but I think it is also like similar kind of a
Yeah, each one has their own spells and all that.
their own skill set, right?
It's true.
It's true, and like just like how you guys have like bunch of skill shots in PUBG, you could like snipe from distance, shotgun people, and
Over here, the
yeah,
little
on,
guy.
on the bot, the first guy picked up Among Us. So what this guy does is he just throws a hook. He has to have to specify a direction, and whoever is on the other side of it, an enemy, it's quite some distance, and then it will go and latch them and it will stun them. So
So
Awesome.
he's the initiator for this team, like
he's the
whereas Puck
initiator of
is.
this team. Okay, and you have this arc warden. We were speaking about him, right? He right clicks. He just attacks you like very hard. You can't really stand and fight back against him.
Hey, ये character
Oh,
तो
that
देखा
TA
जैसा
pick.
लग रहा है.
We're just talking
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, this as far as the trash is concerned, it's a void spirit mid versus a Templar
Dude,
assassin
ये सब
mid.
change कैसे हो गए?
So I think it's fairly
ये सब
even
लोग change
to the
कैसे
both
हो
teams.
गए?
What do you think about the draft, Snowfire?
I feel K-Dog Squad is going to really have a really tough game. If things go post 25,
Skins.
they're going to go high ground.
Damn.
Arcordon's going to just defend.
बड़ा हो गया
And
भाई
they
ये
have
सब
nowhere
तो.
to pierce and through that. They'll have to get on top of Arcordon. And they have the potential. They can get a
Cosmetics.
Blink Sand
Okay.
King, Puck,
So
and
ability
the
same
Void
है ना
Spirit. They
सबकी?
can all jump in easily and get out as well. So it's going to be interesting. It's just going to be. I think it's come down to skill, dude. Who's going to outplay whom? The draft
So
seemed pretty even to me.
yeah, Hydra and Ankita, do you guys have something in your game that like closes in the distance on your enemy, like in an instant, like you could go closer to them? Is there
If we
something
talk
like that in the
about
game that you
Valorant, this Jet, this Raze.
Yeah, Jet
So
does
for
that.
fast, yeah, those characters are used for fast movement and getting close.
And if you're
Oh.
talking about Apex, then you have Wraith, you have Octane, you have Pathfinder, you have Horizon.
Oh yeah,
These are
Pathfinder is
capability-based
basically your
skills.
clockwork here.
Yeah.
It works like that
Hmm.
same way almost.
Yeah, so these there's this thing called as like blink dagger. It's an item you purchase. Anybody can purchase it, like any character, and it's called an item. You have a hero, right? Like if you click on anybody, like any of the
Jet
characters,
and
can
Raze
you
for going
click on them,
close.
Snowfire?
Yeah, I'm showing them the
Yeah. So you
items.
have
I don't think ऐसा कोई character है
their
वैसे
portrait at the
Valorant
bottom, and you have like bunch of abilities at the bottom that will tell you what skill is what it is written on it. But as soon as like when people are using it in the game, I can tell you and show you what is happening. On the right, there are like 6 slots. This is all your item slots. If you click on the shop, can you click on the shop? There are like a bunch of items here, like probably about 100 items or so that you can purchase. So the way this game goes is
100 items.
there are a bunch of NPCs like bots. Okay,
100
the bots will
items.
be going in. If you see there is a map at the left bottom, right? Can you show them the ancients, Snowfire?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is actually the structure that they are supposed to defend. If the other team kills the structure, the game is over. There is a similar one on the other team as well, like right in the middle. It is also called the Ancient. It's just 2 teams. Okay, the team on the bottom is Radiant, the team on the top is Dire. For us, everything that is green, like on top of anybody's head, if you see green color bar, that means the person is from a Radiant team. And on the other side, on their head, you would see a red color bar, right?
That's basically HP bar.
That is
So,
basically HP bar.
Whichever team breaks the other team's structure first wins the round. Is it something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there is
This
only
this, this
one
building,
round.
which I'm showing on the screen right now, is your end game. That's your objective. So either
Okay.
the only two ways you win the game. It's like either this one team taps out or they destroy this building. So to destroy
Alright.
this building, they'll have to come through this. They have to take down this
Okay.
first.
Okay.
This is what we call tier 1,
The one.
tier 2, tier 3, And then this is your racks. That's what we call.
Yeah,
And then
racks.
tier fours.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So is this like methodological? Like initially, neither of these 10 characters are strong enough to penetrate through all of these towers and go till the end. It will take probably 20-30 minutes till a team feels strong enough with all the levels, gold, and the items that they build. They feel it is strong
Man.
enough. And there's also one thing, it's called the Roshan. Can you show them the Roshan?
Yeah.
So it's
Oh.
something like a neutral character. As you see, it has like a yellow health bar. It doesn't belong to anybody. If you kill that, there's something called as the edges of immortality, right? Whoever picks it up can die and respawn again. Otherwise, if you die, you respawn in your base, and after that too, after a little bit of time. Okay. So I know
Okay.
it's like a lot of information, but like I really want you guys to be involved in this as well because.
We are trying to keep up, I'm sure.
Thank you so much. Jay.
But anytime you see something interesting and you want to
For sure.
ask us, just please feel free to stop.
Yeah. So
So,
the game is on pause anyway. So why don't you guys tell me like how did you get the thought to get into having a YouTube channel and being a content creator?
I'll start first. So, I like playing games, and my friend was like, streaming is booming, so why not you start? And I just started casually, started enjoying. So, yeah, that's how
Oh,
it happened.
What was the
that's
first game you streamed?
PUBG,
PC or the mobile?
PC.
Oh, right, right.
oh that's nice. That's very nice. What about you, Ankita? How did you get into
I
playing
guess
games?
mm, if you put it like that, it's pretty much the same story. I was just starting to learn PUBG PC, and my friends were like, "Why don't you just stream and
I don't understand MOBA
capture
games.
it or something on your channel? You should make one. People will have fun watching you learn." So
Mm-hmm.
that's how I started as well. My friends encouraged me.
Yeah, I've seen you guys like I've actually checked out your YouTube channel. You have like 300 and 200K subscribers. So congratulations on that. You guys have done very well.
Thanks a lot.
And I'm sure you guys are like obviously entertaining for you to have like good fan base. And the fact that you're also coming in and supporting games that most people don't really know much about. But the fact that you guys are here means a lot
Dota
to
is
us. So
fucking
thank you
hard.
so much for being
Looks
here.
hard.
And
So,
thank you
you
so much
guys,
for inviting us.
thank you. You guys stream or like upload gameplays or whatever?
Yeah, we so this is a tournament. So I personally I just play games for fun, and I do have like I'm on the leaderboards like in this Dota game that we play, but like I mostly play for fun. This is like a caching thing. I just wanted to do like a passion thing of mine. It is fun. So when the tournament organizer said, "Hey, you have this opportunity to stream," I was like, "Why not?" Because I can stream, and I'm
But
sure
in short, no, we don't stream.
we don't
We
stream.
just watch you guys. That's
We just
what we
watch
do.
you guys.
No, why
It's
not?
fun.
So as you said, there are not many like streamers. I haven't seen
Oh,
much Dota streamers on YouTube, so I think
yeah, I
if
Yeah,
you guys are good at the
would love.
game, you guys should definitely stream and you'll get your
Yeah,
audience.
definitely.
Because
I
right now in the chat also there are so many people who are really happy to see Dota being streamed.
Yeah, they actually are. Apparently, some people in my chat have been playing for years and everything, and they're like, "No big streamer does Dota and all." And I'm like,
Oh,
"Oh,
that
that's
that is
cool."
very sweet to hear. Actually, we will
yeah.
definitely.
But then at the same time, this other thing also applies. Like there are a couple of streamers who've been playing for a while on Twitch and
Who?
YouTube.
Twitch is different, but
Yeah,
YouTube pay, who's been doing it?
yeah.
Who's that?
YouTube, nobody, and I don't
Oh,
think
right now,
Dota is
like
there.
Exactly.
there's this guy, Pasol is his name, and he's been streaming. He's a good friend of mine. He's a good streamer, and he's been streaming. He only started like a month ago, 2 months ago. He has like 250 subscribers. He's slowly getting into it, and like people are
Let
starting
this
to
be,
stream.
but we will
And so
always
I
miss the
myself
Ankita
would stream, and
CC
like I
in
really
R6.
actually created a channel and stuff, but I didn't really have much exposure
Ankita
to
CC,
streaming. I'm
Ankita
just slowly
VCC.
setting things up.
Nice.
So I think it'll be fun because it's just that like when you're coming to streaming, you're not just bringing in the games, but also your own personality to the stream, and that's what I think makes your stream so good. And also like you as people have so many fans because of that, so they want to come and watch you play, right? Like you are obviously talented at it, and you're also good doing it. So I think it is very fun. The streaming aspect as a whole, I think more people in India should stream.
There are new
Uh,
streamers coming in daily.
which
Yeah,
is good.
there's a lot popping up, especially for Valorant and all.
So 2 years back, there was nothing. If you look at this, gaming
Yeah, that's true.
industry popped in last 2 years only. And if you check out YouTube, you'll see like thousands of streamers live currently.
So that's very nice to hear. Actually, I mean, it's great that internet is also much more accessible in India compared to previously. Not many people were watching YouTube all the time, like back in 2010 or something. So because we have much better infrastructure going in as well, I think more people would be, and we have a lot of market too, right? Like we are a huge population country.
Thanks to
So I
Geo.
feel thanks to you. So we'll definitely have like more people coming in. So the game is already started. If you wanna, this is a bit. You guys wanna I introduce the Radiant team Crossfire? I'll do the dive.
Just me too, or the?
Okay, you do the Radiant. I'll do the dive.
Yeah,
Just
alright. We have Senjin playing on the puck. He's playing pause 4. Just talking
Dota is
about
the
it.
highest prize pool in
K-Dog
esports
dice.
gaming more
He's
than
playing the Sand
Counter
King.
Strike.
We have
Wow.
pause 5
मुझे ये नहीं
Undying
पता था.
by played by Ayant. And mid is playing by 3K20. It's basically Devoid. Devoid's
Dota is
on
very
the
hard to
Void
learn.
Spirit. And Vidi is playing the Life Stealer.
Chat
Safe
में
lane.
किसी ने भी just बोला 15
yeah, as far
1500
as
hours
like the
of
Among Us team
learning
is
curve.
concerned, PMA is playing Templar Assassin in the middle lane. Wolfave is playing Snapfire on his offlane. Kyle is on his position for Clockwork. The weird symbol, I have no idea how to call it. I'll just call him a flower. He's playing Arc Warden,
भाई इतने सारे
and
players कहाँ से आ
Unfiltered
गए?
is playing Jagiro position 5.
इतने
As
सारे
far as like
players
the
कहाँ
game
से
is
आ गए?
concerned, K-Dog
पांच
is the
थे
one
ना?
who just died. The wave is pushing towards the Radiant side, and he is going to get a lot of
ये सब
EXP from it.
इनके वो है क्या?
Hopefully, they get some levels out of this lane, because if they don't control Arc Warden initially, he'll definitely get out of hand.
Creeps.
What do you think about the mid matchup, Crossfire?
It's very tough lane for Void. You can already see that he's getting harassed out of the lane. The side blades are a pain to deal with.
Yeah, I think he's just getting a salve in his career. I think no, he's going for the tangos.
Yeah.
PMA is
So
definitely
these cute little things, guys, Ankita and Hydraflick, these are the couriers. They bring the items to you.
I know that.
Yeah. Yeah. So we have
It's
the
so
cosmetics
cute.
over here. Yeah, the cosmetics here in Dota are like amazing.
I thought it's supposed to be like some other thing. It's not supposed to be a cute flying kitty. Isn't it like a?
Oh, so initially how it was there was only a donkey that used to give
I thought it's supposed to be a donkey delivering things.
Yeah.
That's what I was
what they're
Look,
like.
this is the Halloween edition of Ghost courier. I think I should probably get back to the game.
Yeah, but it's okay. Like you can show them around. It's fine. Like
Yeah.
nothing much. It's like it's just the start of the game. So
Do you want to explain to the new viewers as well as in why this lane is important, mid lane?
Oh, so basically, to everybody that is new to the game, if you look at there are 3 lanes to this game, right? The one is in the center, the one is on the top, and the one is at the bottom. So we call it the top lane, middle lane, and the bottom lane. If you see the bottom lane, there are 2 heroes versus 2
map
heroes
left
on
में
each
देखो.
team. We call the
यहाँ पे नीचे map
characters
देखो.
heroes. So we have 2 heroes versus 2 heroes. On the bottom lane, if you see there's a kill happening on top of the Clockwork, he's just going to get one right click.
मेरा brain lag हो
He
रहा है.
pops the stick. He's actually going to
Oh.
survive this. Scatter Blast coming in from the World Fave. That's a clutch stick coming in from Kyle. So for the new guys, for all the new viewers, if you see that there's 2 people versus 2 people in the side lanes, but in the middle lane, it's just 1 versus 1. So this comes down purely to how skilled you are compared to your opponent, and not taking help from anybody unless somebody is coming to gank, right? And the thing is, these neutral creeps, like the creeps that are not controlled by anybody, we call them lane creeps, and the ones in the jungle are called the neutral creeps. We can show them around Crossfire.
Yeah, these are the lane creeps.
Yeah, so the lane, nobody controls it. They are automatic, and if you kill them, you can see like a gold coming from into your account. Your gold is like at the bottom right, and this is how you earn gold. And they also give you experience. Any
Right,
kill
League
that
of
you make
Legends,
on
okay.
either the neutral creeps, the lane
Respawns
creeps,
है, हाँ, respawn
or the
होते हैं ना.
heroes, you get golden EXP. And because people share it, like 2 heroes are together and
भाई
sharing
brain
that
lag हो रहा हूँ
experience,
मैं.
they don't really get a lot
I
of
am
experience.
confused
But the ones
AF,
in the
yes.
middle lane, they get huge amount of experience. Now they really want to utilize that middle lane and go and start killing people in the other lanes. So the game comes down to how good these massive team fights, where like 5 people are fighting with the other 5 people on the opposite team, and they bring in all of their items, and the complexity is pretty high. Like you could have 1,000 hours into Dota and you would still be in the bottom 10% of the population that play this game, or even the bottom 20%. So the skill level is pretty high. The people who play this game have for thousands of hours, and that's what actually makes it worth it, because the competitiveness is extremely high. for this game. So if you ever like try getting into Dota, don't be disheartened if you play like 10, 20 games of it and don't really understand much of what is happening, because once you start understanding it, you would enjoy it, much like
Yeah,
everything.
took us 10 years to do that.
If you want to be really, really good, like probably it'll take probably 10 years, but I don't know. To each his own. So as far as the game is happening, so you can see that the bottom lane, there's a fight breaking out. Lifestealer is definitely going to kill the
My
Clockwork.
brain
This time,
temperature
does he have
needs
a stick?
ice cooling.
No,
Ghost, me
he's
too,
running
man.
away. He has higher movement speed, and instead they turn
Me
around
too,
and kill
brother.
the Undying, and Undying just goes down.
अबे
Lifestealer,
डरते हैं
they're
क्या?
actually suffering. Now this is 2
Afzal,
and
what's
0,
up, bro?
and they're not getting any kills on the Clockwork.
Mine equals to
Even with
blown.
an Undying, they're losing the lane, so things do not look really good.
They
for the side
only
of the
know
lane.
BR.
It's very hard to play
Yeah, dude, I
against
haven't played MOBA
offlane
game ever.
Snapfire.
So I don't understand.
Yeah, the amount of damage he outputs is a lot, right? And when you have an
play Dota,
Undying in your
no.
lane,
This is an easy
so if you
game.
guys see this character called as Undying, he's one of the. So the game has multiple stages to it, right? It's the start game, it's the middle game, and the end game. So certain characters are strong at different times in the game. This Undying is a very strong early game hero, right? And even with the early game hero, they are suffering a little bit on the bottom lane, the Radiant team. So we don't really know what is going to happen or how it is going to pan out. Instead, they get a 1 kill in the return. The kill happened on, I think,
Jakiro. Yeah, Puck
Okay.
got
So,
nice
as you
body
said-
blocks to block them.
As you said, they can respawn, right? If they die, they will respawn to their.
Yeah.
So how many
Yeah.
times can a player die?
There's a cooldown every time they die, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there is a cooldown. So there's a respawn timer. The thing with that is
It
that if you're.
increases with every time they die.
No, it's not
No,
every time
it
they die.
depends on your experience. Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead. You can text with
It depends on your level. So whomever you click on,
to see that.
on the bottom there's numbers there, like 1, 2, 3, and it goes up to a maximum of 30. The higher your number is, the longer it takes for you to respawn. You can die unlimited amount of times, but trust me, if you die unlimited amount of times, your team is going to flame the shit out of you. So you do not want to die unlimited amount of times, because every time you die, you lose gold, you lose the experience, and the time you could be getting more gold, right? So you really don't want to die. Much like any other game. Towards the top lane, the Sanking is making a movement, and the Void Spirit also is.
There's no limit to
With
respawn.
his Astral Step, he kills one. The other guy is also in the Sandstorm. I don't think he's really going to survive. He pops his stick. He's trying to juke, but there is no way he's juking it.
He's gonna bail back up.
And one more right click to do the trick. And yes, Jakiro also goes down. That is a very good rotation coming from the Void Spirit. We know that this Templar Assassin is not going to leave the middle lane for quite some time. So this is your cue. Like, move around. Void Spirit has
Each
his
match
high right
takes
now, and if he could
heck long
actually
to
utilize
end.
it, he could set them up for a very good game.
Lifesteal's left the lane, dude. He's gone to the yeah.
So
But the TA is on top of him. He's reckoning right now.
he has a rage. Oh no, he just TP'd without the rage. No, this might be
Dota
a mistake. I
players,
think
तुम लोग
the
को तो
rage is
समझ
done.
में आ रहा होगा ना?
Okay, there is ascension coming.
Two
to save
brain
them,
cells
but,
died.
It's okay. They're not really going to change. So the good thing with, so you go into these lanes, right? Hydra and Akshita, you go into these lanes, you try to get experience and gold. But what happens when the other team is so strong that you can't really do it, right? So instead, you go to where this lifesteal is right now. There are some creeps in the jungle. You kill them, it gives you a little bit of gold, it gives you a little bit of experience. So even though you're back, Dota has mechanics for you to come back into the game, like even though you're behind. You guys have, like, give me 1 second. Somebody died somewhere. I was going to ask something, but
Bottom.
there's a TV
Don't
coming
worry, I
out.
got you.
Oh, thanks, dude. I was trying to focus on the middle lane.
Yeah.
What
So Clockwork just went on to Undying, and Snapfire used his ulti to kill him.
MOBA
off.
is not
But Void
easy
Spirit
thing to
tried
learn.
to rotate in
Needs
to cancel
good
it, but
brain
he used the Aether Remnant to cancel the
and help.
Snapfire's ulti, but he just TP'd out after that. There's no
Oh
other
yeah, he
cancel.
was like right under tower, but like his HP was low. But yeah, there was no other cancel. Right, that is when I started getting a glimpse of it. White Spirit places the Observer ward. It is right on the edge of the Sentry ward. So you guys, like, one of the important things about Dota is, so he just get caught, the world got destroyed. About Dota is you need to know where your opponent is, much like any other game. So if you spot them, if you have something like a UAV, you can spot them and then kill them, right? In shooters, just like that, in Dota we have wards. They give you vision of where the enemy is, and there's something called as a sentry ward, which will remove the opponent's wards. So 10 minutes runes coming up. People pick up runes at this time. Actually, all the runes are left quite uncontested. Puck is going to pick up 2 of them at least.
Bro, do you play Dota? Because मेरी समझ में
Void
कुछ
Spirit
नहीं
is
आ
actually
रहा
holding
है.
in the
I
bottom lane.
don't play
A
Dota
Templar
as well.
Assassin is being
I'm
gone
trying
on.
to understand what's happening.
The Sand King doesn't really have a Burrow Strike to do that more damage, but is he really going to
If it
cast
connects, it
with
connects.
the Aether Remnant? And this is silence coming in, he just dies
Well
to
played.
the proc of the Disseminate. There's a coil coming in, but I don't really think this is the time they should be going for it. There are a bunch of zombies spawn because of the Undying Tomb. The Aether Remnant misses and the Ice Path also misses. So everybody is just going to run out of their surprise.
Guys, this is the most painful spell in Dota. I'm showing them the tomb, dude.
So there is this thing that Undying places on the ground, okay? And whenever you are in a certain area around it, bunch of zombies spawn around, like how there is a zombie around the clockwork, right? It will keep hitting you, and more of them spawn around, and the more they hit you, the more slower you become, the more number hit you. So you just have to remove the actual tomb. If you don't, then it's a issue in the team fights. So Ankita and Hydra, are you guys like liking the at least the colorful
At least the
characters?
color. Yeah, they're
Like
pretty
you
cool.
at least have a
Yeah.
bunch of, each spell is like I feel at least
Color.
well designed, visualistically pleasing, and
Yeah.
some of them are extremely strong when you play with them, right? Like you feel powerful when Kyle dies. But you feel powerful. For example, if you just sniped a person from 200, 300 meters, you get that powerful feeling, right? Like, I've done something good. How do I say it? Like, you just feel happy that you did a good thing, right? Just like that, there are a bunch of
Color of
abilities in Dota 2. Like, there is an axe with this dunk. There's a satisfying feeling once you kill somebody. I wish there was an axe in this game to show you, but there is none.
But I think once you see it, you'll know what you're talking about.
Yeah, once
It's
you
just the
see-
animation is so cool. So that
Yeah,
once
it
you
gives you
complete
a
that
bit
move,
of-
it's like,
It gives you a
I know,
satisfying feeling as if, I've owned this guy, I've showed this guy his place.
Guys,
being
मैं
a
आता हूँ
place now.
पानी लेके आता हूँ.
Things like that. You don't really have to trash talk.
yeah, there's no BM.
There's a BM is all. Like, you don't really have to work hard. You just type a question mark in all chat, and
Yeah,
then
that's about it.
that's the BM by itself. I know, like,
Snapper is building towards his axe, dude. I think that's going to be a problem for K-Dog squad.
there's a TP coming in from the Void Spirit. Aether Remnant actually catches it, so nobody is going to, be CC'd
Okay.
because of it.
No water, guys,
There's
I'm
not
loving
really a
it.
blink dagger on the Sand King, but he has a Veil of Discord. Easily going to use it, and there are 2 people in there. There's a Clockwork Hook coming in. He actually hooks the Void Spirit. He's going for Aether Remnant, but he actually is going to burn down to the Macro Pyre of Jakiro. That is a double kill coming out of the Sand King. 2 of the cores go down. 1 core and 1 support goes down. Clockwork uses a Urn on the Sand King. 2 more right clicks and he should be dying. He's trying to micro the Tempest double. They'll at least get a tower out of it. So it's a 2v2 trade. Nothing much is lost by either of the teams.
No detection.
There is no detection, but I don't think they'll even. Oh, there is. He's placing a Spark Wraith.
Clash of Clans on
Sand King is
steroid.
definitely going to die. He doesn't really have. So 1 more of it, and he's going to. He has a TP in 1 second. Oh, but he's revealed by the Spark Wraith, and he dies to another Spark Wraith.
I think he
There's
could have
no-
just stayed there. His tranquil boots came off CD. He could have just healed and tanked all those spark weights.
Yeah, and then he could have just TP'd out. So
Yeah.
there is this thing called as the
बहुत
TP
कुछ हो
scroll,
रहा है
Towel
speed में.
Portal scroll. We just call it short
know.
form as like, a TP scroll. If you double click it,
Wait. मेरे एल्गाडो को कुछ तो हो गया है guys.
runs away.
Okay, we're back.
That was not really a hook that is supposed to do anyway.
मुझे कुछ समझ नहीं
this
आ
is
रहा है.
back
ओके ठीक है,
off.
ये सब बंद करते guys. कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा. जिन लोग को
If
समझ
you
में आ
look
रहा
at the
है
last hits and denies, this Templar Assassin
लोगों को
has
कुछ देखने को मिल रहा है,
145
Dota से
last hits
related.
compared to 110 last hits of the
नेट
Slash
गया
Kill.
भाई का नहीं नेट
Yeah,
ही गया.
most of them are NCs though.
Yeah, they don't
Found a
really
bunch of
care
them.
as much, but at this
Yeah.
stage, I've been farming both the lane as well as the NC, and because he's a Templar Assassin, and I don't think she has died more than once this game, right? Yes, she's
Yeah.
died once. Fortunately, she has no kills and no assists,
No
so,
kills.
so that is the only saving grace I feel. If you look at the network charts, it's
Lead
both
is
the
going slowly, yeah. Increasing.
yeah. the lead is definitely going to increase as long as you don't gang this
30
Arcor.
million
Arcor
prize pool.
already it's like 15 minutes. He has his Midas, he has his Maelstrom. He's sitting very close to T on the network. This T has been farming extremely well with the Arc Warden. He's going to get like in a couple of
By
minutes,
win
I think,
probability.
with 2
By
more
pura
Midas uses,
calculated.
he's going to surpass the Templar Assassin. This
Void Spear is gone for a Blade Mail first item. What do
it
you
is
feel
like
about that?
quite interesting to see that there's a blade mail on. I don't think because TA is
35
gonna
million
switch
last
on
year,
her,
and this year
reflect.
it's about 45 million.
Yeah,
Damn.
not gonna hurt.
It did not hurt him at all.
No, bro,
Snapper
it's
is
not like
gonna
Mobile
right-click him.
Legends.
Arc Warden is the only one who can right-click him.
Nuclear Vishu का
But
channel hack
is
हो गया है.
really Arc Warden the real
हाँ,
Arc
तो
Warden
YouTube
will
help
right-click
कर
him when you
देगा.
pop a blade mail? I don't really think
Just
so.
have to mail YouTube.
Is Lifestealer inside Void Spirit? Oh yeah, that was that.
And जो भी YouTube details पूछता है वो provide कर देने का. That's it.
So have you guys like Hydra and Ankita? Have you guys like streamed together in the past?
Yup.
You guys know each other?
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
Oh, that's very nice. Yes, so you guys have known each other previously too.
Yeah, we're pretty good friends.
Yeah, that's very nice. You could have somebody whom you're comfortable with streaming together too. This hook coming in on this Undying. This Undying just dies. The hook connects and then puts him inside the cogs. Was Mortimer Kisses really needed for the ultimate though? Oh, this Puck Coil coming at this Void Spirit is definitely going to kill at least one of them. Oh no, he gets damaged by the cogs. He just
इतनी
sits
small
away.
talk आज तक नहीं
This
सुनी.
clockwork. Oh, he does not get caught by this other remnant. Astral Strap also misses. Oh, that is a pretty costly fight
You're
for
right.
the side of Tyre. Bunch of
Diwali
skill
or
shots,
what?
they were distributed among both the Jekiro and the Clockwork.
Look at the damage done. The Radiant did only 3k about damage.
Razor
and
Basilisk,
these guys with 60 almost double the
mouse
damage.
कैसा है?
Didn't take
Decent
the
है.
fight. I mean, I don't think Sand King used
Shape
any spells
different है
there.
उसका बहुत.
Yeah, he's just like died at the back of the
Yeah,
fight.
instantly.
मैं कहूँगा 402 and Basilisk.
So
Basilisk
what games
जो
do
भी
you
बोलते हैं वो
like?
similar
Have
है.
you ever given a thought about playing RPG games, Hydra?
Not really. I'm more into
Not really.
FPS. Yep.
You're more into FPS. That's very nice. What about you, Ankita? Do you play any role-playing games?
Any role-playing games? As
Yeah,
in,
as in like you pick a character and like play with it, like not like the Apex, but this one is like you're more of a, how do I put it?
I think GTA counts as a role RPG. Dude.
GTA counts as an RPG. Have you guys
I
played?
think that's the only one I've played then.
Yeah.
Did Hydra and Ankita, have you guys tried Among Us?
Yeah.
No, I haven't. I mean, I've tried it.
What?
I've tried it, but only a few
What?
times, and I.
Oh man, it is like
Isn't that the rage right now?
it is the rage.
Also,
right now, everybody.
I played with
Why Among
randoms.
Us,
I
yeah.
played with randoms, so it was pretty
shit,
boring.
That is so bad, dude.
That is
They
pretty
don't
bad.
talk, they don't do anything, they randomly leave like they are like zero.
Yeah,
Which
definitely. I
one?
think should,
Online lobbies.
पर मैं जीता था.
that is good. That is good. But like, if this is like a small thing. I think if you come up with like few friends of yours, probably like 9 others, and if you host a Among Us game, I'm sure like lots of everybody's like watching it. So I'm sure your viewers will have a lot of fun as well. Try it out once. If you don't like it, you don't like it. It's fun.
Lots of them are doing it now. I think Among Us.
Yeah.
FOMO feeling हो रहा है ना, Hydra हो रहा है
there are a
ना.
lot of people
So
there.
much fun to flame and then
FOMO
trying to scam
का
others.
full meaning बता ना bro.
So it's have you guys played Mafia like at least like in your childhood?
No.
No, it's okay. It's something like that, right? Like so, you have to.
I've only
There are
played,
people who kill, okay, and there are people who.
No,
are-
Mafia it's a party game, not a PC game.
Okay. So for the Among Us, right? Yeah, Mafia is a party game, but this one is like on the PC, right? So it's very similar to that. There are people who kill. There are
Fear
people
of
who don't
missing
kill. You have
out.
to find out who are the ones who are killers, right? And you could
नहीं.
lie.
I think people would know
मेरे
it
को
in different
FOMO नहीं
names.
feel
Though.
हो
In
रहा
each
है.
region, I'm sure everyone would be playing this, but
मेरे को
it's just
FOMO
called
नहीं feel हो रहा है
differently.
भाई.
Yeah.
Like
I can't
Rama
catch
Sita
on
or
to
something
everything
like
ना.
Yeah, it's different.
Life में तो
different
हर
reasons,
चीज पे
but,
थोड़ी ना
if you guys get a
कर
chance
सकते हो.
to check it out, it is like so much fun. Back to the game. There's a snapfire. He has an axe and he's throwing in
Oh.
the clockwork, and there's nakes inside them. I think. Naix comes out and
Wow,
he
what
just
is
goes for
that?
the kill on the Chekiro. Chekiro just dies. He uses his macro fire, uses his ice path. Doesn't really matter because Life Stealer was enraged. A coil is
R6
used on
खेलने
the
का वादे
snapper.
का
They
क्या
don't
हुआ?
have any
करेंगे
other stuns.
करेंगे.
No, Shanking comes in with the stun. Hookshot coming in. That is like his death sentence written by himself. He pops his own essence ring, but it doesn't really survive.
I don't think there's a necessity for a tombstone there. That's an
Header feeling
overkill.
homo.
That's it's like showing who's the boss, right? Like I'm going to kill you, and then I'm going to kill you with like skills that are not even needed. What you gonna do about it, bro? Yeah, come.
Yeah. You might be leading in the game, but then right
Then
now you lost the fight.
Homo.
yeah, it's okay. Just to show domination, I think at that point there was absolutely no reason to do it. It's okay. So
Okay, that's a nice little breather for K-Dog squad.
yeah, I think
Being on the back foot.
it's just the ultimate coming in from the axe, right? If one connected from the clock, they would have killed, but unfortunately, the other team was smoking from the other direction. They really want to get the original Arc Warden. It didn't really get a chance. The Tempest double is killing everybody. It kills
Just
one,
wrecking,
the other
dude.
one is extremely low.
Bro.
This trap coming in from the Templar Assassin. Does he really have a blink? 2 more hits and he would die. He actually has
Hydra, do a
this
flip.
coming in. He also has like a astral strip, so he just gets out there.
कैसा लगा?
This is where Snapware comes in. If he was there in that moment, he could have just swallowed and gobbled
What
up.
is the
And
biggest problem?
Yeah, unfortunately,
like
he
he's
was
doing right now.
dead. Oh, this
He's
is
throwing in.
in the middle of nowhere.
Deadpool?
If they go on, he would die.
I think they're just styling right now.
Yeah.
They know they're in the lead. They know they can't really lose the game unless they throw really hard.
It's hard for them to jump into a TA with an Aegis as well, right? Like it's. Oh, this is a dream coil coming in from
एक
the
दूसरे को
Templar
मार
Assassin.
रहे
This Templar
हैं
Assassin
मच्छी
has
शॉप की तरह.
Aegis on him. They take out the first life for sure easily. This
And he
Mortimer,
saves his refraction. He doesn't waste it here.
which is pretty nice. No, he's
और
definitely
मच्छी
gonna
मर
use
भी
it.
नहीं
He
रही है
has a
भाई.
BKB. He has a BKB. That's a 10-second BKB too, I feel.
मच्छी
So,
रिस्पॉन हो जाती है.
There is no way.
ओ भाई, ये बड़ा हो गया.
Survive 2 more hits and is
ये
dead.
क्या हुआ?
Templar Assassin is dominating right now. And she also a BKB.
Where
Do
is
you
that
see? Is there any
assassin?
way you can kill this Templar Assassin now? Snowfire.
They just have to do what they just did. Repeat it. Get him off like without his team. Catch him off guard. Kill him. Like they have to burst him down.
Yeah, and then they
Okay,
get a T2
shield
tower,
आया.
but this is after the 20
ये
minutes.
लोग
so they don't
मार
really
रहे हैं.
have a
रेड
scope for
वाले
getting
बहुत
outposts.
सारे जुट के खड़े हो गए हैं एक साथ.
Let me show the win
एंड
probability.
ग्रीन वालों की गांड फट
It's
रही
almost
है.
at 80-90%. Yeah.
रेडियंट्स की.
Yeah, so the good thing about Dota is that like there
यहाँ
are some
रेडियंट्स
games where
के
the probability of winning was 1% for us, right? And
Yeah.
क्या
we
क्या हो
managed
क्या
to
रहा
pull
है?
it through. Like there was absolutely no hope in that
इतना
game.
इतना
And
दिमाग
we
होता तो
managed to pull
अंबानी
it
बन
through.
जाता.
So, I think like there are other games like LOL, I think Hearthstone, or League of Legends, right? Like all those, they just have this concede button, and Dota does not have a concede
Oh
button.
no. Senjin missed his coil.
Oh,
Didn't
and
latch onto anybody.
wait for it. There's a disseminate, and he's actually
भाई वो
gets 2 kills because
वो
of
अपनी ability use करता है.
his right clicks. And Templar
And वो
Assassin
किधर भी
pops
भाग
up
जाता
BKB.
है.
There is a sentry there.
Teleport
who's
कर
noticing
लेता है
he is
वो.
surviving. Undying
की
has
तरह.
no way to get it off as well. I think this puck actually bought back. She might even die. This
भाई
might
green
be
को
a
मार.
dieback too.
They go back in on the Akko.
कौन सी टीम जीत रही है कैसे पता चलेगा?
There is not really a stun to stop this Templar Assassin. She did not have a BKB, but this is a good fight coming out of the Radiant. Even though it cost them 2 BKBs, sorry, 2 buybacks, they managed to hold their own and did not get completely crushed. Because if 2 more kills went down, this would have been a GG already.
Yeah, I think that undying buyback was a little unnecessary because he didn't do anything after buying
ऊपर
back.
देख.
Yeah,
Red
the
जीत
two
रहा
was
है,
down, right?
17
So
points.
It's not really much that you could really do at that point of time.
But
भाई
just
यार
still the
खाली का
player.
इससे डैमेज ले रहा है.
Oh, okay. So
BKB is a
I'll show you that.
black card,
ओ
right?
here.
उड़ान भर के आए पीएमए.
So what BKB does is people cannot use magic spells on you.
Okay.
You're immune to magic.
So all these colorful things which are flying around, they don't do any damage.
They don't do any damage. Though there are only 2 types of damage, right? One is if you right click them, which is attacking them.
Physical
Okay.
damage.
Physical damage, the other one is magic damage. So if you're immune to magic damage and physically damaging her is also pretty hard. This Templar Assassin is going ham right now. 3 people from the side of Radiant, and they also lost another one, and that is a dieback on the Undying. So Puck is dead,
But
and this is a team fight
Green
coming in
हारने
from the
वाली
Templar
है.
Assassin. It's kind of hard right now. They have no buybacks at this point of time. If they decide to go high ground, there's nothing really stopping them.
They're going to get that tier 3 for sure. Probably the racks as well.
Acha, which game is easier, LOL or Dota?
Being a
Like,
hardcore Dota fan, we'd say LOL is easier.
I mean,
This
there's that, but there's also like, the new player experience. If you want to get into these types of games, right? League does a lot more than Dota, as in they show how, like, there are more tutorials.
Okay.
There is more marketization for League of Legends. Dota is more for like more hardcore players who love like the depth of the game rather
Right.
than like how easy it is, right? So as the
skill
competitive,
wise, yeah.
yeah, the skill ceiling is very different. Like for LOL, you can get into it quite easily. For Dota, it's much more harder. So I think like that makes it more satisfying. So if there is something that you really wanted, right, which is like not obtainable by many, right, and you obtain it, there is a pleasure in it by itself. If it is something
We
like
see a lot of professional players who've come from LOL and HON shifting into Dota. And also the prize pool about Dota, we have every year we have this tournament called the International. It's just like our PMCO and Continental
Yeah, I
Series for
watched it.
like, yeah, for PUBG, the same like internationals for us.
What a prize pool they have! Like,
Yeah,
wow.
it's community driven.
so
So
Yeah,
price
they
pool is
buy the pass and like a percent of it goes into that, right?
yeah.
yeah,
So this year the price pool is $40 million.
45.
So,
Someone in the chat said 45.
sorry, I missed you.
no,
Someone in the
it's
chat said
40.
45.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
in
yeah.
45 right now.
No, it's 40.
Oh,
The pass
okay.
ended. It cut off at 40.
It got like 40 million USD, right? Like, so this is pretty much the biggest prize pool in the history of esports. So if you are actually a competitive player and you win one of this tournament, your life is probably set. But the thing is that the people who have won it once have not really stopped playing because they kept playing. Some teams have like won 2 internationals in a row. One team has won 2 internationals in a row. So that is like the ultimate goal. If you're a competitive player, that is the pinnacle you want to reach.
For any
So then,
competitive player, I'll say money is not what they hunt for.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's that tournament, that ultimate to
So
be on the top.
if you want to be the best, then international is what you have to win. There's a team fight coming in at the bottom lane. There's a path and a micro fight thrown by Mortimer kisses, but in the return, Undying drops a tombstone. Everybody on the Radiant are going low. I think pretty much at least 2 are going to die. Dire are also going low because this is like
Topples
playing into them.
Aquadon.
But they kill the no.
My friend told me play one game of Dota with him. I played with him. Next day, I got admission in
Put a little bit
IIT.
of gold and you can buy back. Unfortunately for the Radiant team, they've already used their buybacks and they can't really buy back. So the other team knows that. So this is bought back. So they 5 of them will push because this is very important to get tracks. So what happens when you get tracks is whatever the neutral creeps, what are the creeps that you have from your team, they'll get
All
upgraded
these.
with higher damage and higher health. So other team has to work extremely hard to push them back.
So every 30 seconds they spawn over here. I'll just show you. In 2 seconds they pop up.
So they removed like 2 racks, and it's kind of hard to come back into the game after 2 racks are down. So things are not really looking that great for the K-Dog sword.
So I'll just give you a small recap about what happened in that fight. They jumped on Aquadon, the main. They spawned the main hero and then they jumped on him. But the last second, Snapfedge blinked in, gobbled up Aquadon, and he spit him off. He threw
Oh
him away to
really?
the backlines. Yeah, that's how they won the fight. Otherwise, if Aquadon had died, I'm sure they would have lost the fight.
Oh wow, that is extremely
I
good
think
play.
that's the play of the day.
Oh wow, dude. What
Viewer
like,
point
I told you, right, like this,
say
I've not
LOL has
played with
more
this guy in the
LOL has
very
more
good
viewers than Dota. Okay,
TNDL, right?
Yeah.
At
just
season
10
2,
years
I
more.
think he was in the finals
Easy
of the
40
previous year.
million.
Did he end up winning?
10
No,
साल.
they didn't. They lost to
भाई ये बंदा तो 10 साल खेल रहा है.
Lost to the other
The guy
team.
is
The
casting.
anxiety team.
Kimochina. No,
Has
Oshos
played for 10 years.
and Kaneki
Okay.
and all.
Oh, those guys played like extremely good as well, man. They deserve to win.
Yeah.
The Winter Wyvern was like next level in the tournament.
Dota has Indian servers.
But I don't think the situation is looking that great.
Ping
Okay,
35, हाँ, Indian server
like
है.
Ankita and Hydra, like what of all the games that you played, what is your most favorite one?
Apex.
It'll be
Uh-huh.
CS:GO for me.
Yeah.
Oh, alright. I thought you'd be saying PUBG, dude.
Did you say CS Hydra?
Yeah, CS played that game for the longest time.
Oh, that's very nice, man. I got into playing FPS with the CS 1.6 as well. But you played like the old CS before the CS:GO came out?
Yeah. I started with 1.6 only. Used to play it with my friends.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
that
we used to go in a cafe and play. Uh,
yeah.
2v2, $2000.
Like
Most of us PC gamers, I think, our the gaming career, whatever the thing started off with cafe, right? The cafe
Yeah.
culture.
yeah, the cafe culture was like the bomb back then. Like I used to bunk colleges and go and play in the cafe with my friends. The CS:GO was like a huge part of it. Bro,
Yeah, I think it's GG.
yeah, I think it
I don't
is
see a
GG.
way.
They picked up like two other people. Like so, when I was like playing CS:GO, right? Like in the
Oh
same
wait, it's
cafe,
not.
it's not. They're actually turning it back.
Esports
Right.
as
They killed
such
Dark
is
Warden.
still
They don't have
loss
buyback now.
making in all games.
But I don't think. Oh, this is BKB on this TA. The stun timing is like a little bit. This TA will stand and fight the BKB. The race duration is running out of the life stealer as well, and the Drenka
BKB
will
is down.
also runs out of BKB. Heaven's Albert is passed on top of her, so she can't really hit right now. There's a two-man stun coming out of the Sand but he's definitely not going to survive. Fuck, one more last hit. Ghost Scepter comes in. He escapes from there. Disseminate comes in. He tries to go for the kill on the Snapfire. Oh, there's a good armlet coming in from the Lifestealer, but no, this
Oh,
Templar Assassin is standing her ground, kills two people, kills three people.
you
Uh,
just 1v5.
yeah, this Templar Assassin is like way too strong at this point. If you look at the net worth, she's double the net worth of everybody else on the opposite team. They go for a coil, they drop the
They have
tombstone,
the damage.
they
Yeah,
just
lifesteal
put
is
the
coming in.
entire kitchen sink on this guy. There's no way he survives.
Okay, so what is the? How do they come back from here? Yeah, sure, they won the fight, but they lost everything else. They have one racks on top.
I mean, the only
Can they
saving
push?
grace is that they
They haven't
have.
taken the mid tier one, dude.
Yeah, it's been like 31 minutes into the game. They should have taken it, but the only the BKB duration is running out on this Templar Assassin. So you guys, the thing is like when people use BKB for the first time, it's for like 10 seconds. The second time it's 9, 8, 7, and it slowly drops to 5 and stays at 5 constantly. So for 5 seconds, no magic thing can affect you.
And it's really hard going up against Arcward and High Ground. Even if they are giving a comeback right now, unless you team wipe them like up one more time, or maybe twice more, I don't see a potential of them coming back.
The items on
Look at
this,
the Arcward and Vision just wrecking them right now.
oh my god, it's just trying to fight versus everybody. This Puck runs away, Sand King runs away, I'm pretty sure it is all disseminate away. There is no chance in the world that they're going to
मैं वो
stand
उसको
and fight
bully
him at
कर
this
रहा
point.
था.
So you're at the point of a game where one team is in quiet sleep right now, the other is like just by the scrape of their teeth, they're just in the game. It's kind of hard for them to come back at this point, but as I said, like, the 1%, things might always change.
Voice Spirit wanted to go for that Axe, the second item, but then he changed it to Halberd, which is pretty good this game,
Actually,
considering
I
both.
think that actually is the saving grace here. They survived for this long only because of the halberd on top of the other heroes. I think this lifestealer has to also go for another halberd. If he's going for Abyssal Blade, I don't really know if he kill anybody in the Abyssal Blade duration. And this Snapfire is like playing extremely good with Gobbler plays, right? So if you go and Abyssal someone other than the Snapfire, they're definitely going to go away from.
Yeah, I think the Abyssal should be used just for a control of TA when he's in the BKB. Just like chill, sit there for like some time until your BKB is done and probably aim him later.
Hey Pratish.
They're just setting up around the triangle of the Radiance team at this point of time, and Tia just walks into a trap. She's not really scared. Nothing can scare her at this point. Seems to be easygoing for the side of Dire. Radiant will definitely put all of their lives and buyback into this defense of the final racks. So what happens, guys, is that if you lose all of the three racks, right? So on the bottom lane, the racks are gone. On the middle lane, the racks are gone. If you also lose the top lane racks, the creeps are again upgraded. Like if you look at
So right
the
now they're this big
Oh
compared
damn.
to this lane, but then they become mega creeps, super mega creeps.
yeah, and then they have like higher H, higher damage. So
Look at this. This one has 547 HP right now, and you look at this lane, it's only 348. That's because they destroyed these buildings.
And if you
So
also destroy the final racks, uh,
this
it's kind of even more harder. So they'll try to defend the last racks with as much potential as they can. We'll have to see when the team fight breaks out. They're probably waiting for the Roshan. Radiant team doesn't have any way they can contest for Roshan unless they directly jump and kill the Arc Warden before the start of the fight. But still, TA will take you down.
Aquan is slowly chipping away at the tower. The tier 4 is already like 50%.
Hydra and Ankita,
Yeah.
favorite moments of your stream, like what would you think is like the favorite moment of your streaming career, which you liked a lot? It doesn't have to be one, but something that you really like. It doesn't have to be the most favorite one.
I guess I'll say the day I crossed 100K, because that was the biggest achievement.
Oh, that's nice. When did you cross 100K?
1 year into streaming, so July. Wait, I started. When did I start? 2018 July. So yeah,
You
2019
started
July.
same time as me, yeah, July 20.
Oh, that's very nice, man. Very impressive. Congrats. What about you, Ankita? Like, what is the moment that you really liked in your stream? It doesn't have to be your most favorite one. Anything is like anything that you really like is great. You can share with us.
My favorite moment, I think, would be the night my channel got monetized.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, that was a pretty fun night for me and my
2017 में
whole
account
channel.
बनाया था. I started in
Oh,
2018.
congratulations to you, dude. Congrats.
They,
Thank you.
they tapped out finally that one
The
fight.
GG has been called. So they
I
lost
think
in
my
fight. And
MVP is Snapfire, dude. He just saved the TA again. The same thing which happened bottom, he did that over here.
oh, that's very nice, man. That's like pretty cool. I missed the fight a little bit, but uh, the game has been like pretty good. Like bunch of team fights came in. Radiant team weren't really able to catch up with the Dire team, so they just had to tap out. The TA was extremely strong, and Snap played very good. Thank you so much for spending time with us, Hydra and Ankita. We'll see you guys, I think, with the game two again. Thanks for the co-cast. Snowfire will be back.
See you.
Okay, so कुछ समझ में तो नहीं आया ज़्यादा,
Pro RP off.
but कोशिश कर रहे हैं.
Should we deafen? Do you guys want to do something secrety or something?
Secretly, yeah, we have lots of secret things to do. Nobody should know. No, not really. I mean, before the game two starts, I think there is time. So we can, like, if you guys want to like freshen up, go drink water, probably like 15 minutes
I
for the
think you
next
need
game.
that, dude. You're the one who's screaming all
Yeah,
that.
my voice is like
Yeah,
kind of
I
fucked
just
up,
need to.
I'll be back in like 5 minutes or so, all right?
Yeah, chill, take your
Thanks.
time.
Okay, chat.
So,
Wait,
Snowfire, what was your favorite moment from this game? Let me ask you
this
the
game,
questions.
those two moments which I just talking about, the Snapfire. I think
At least Ankita ने थोड़ा तो
you're still
खेला है.
watching the stream, right?
Yep.
Oh shit, where'd the game go? Oh yeah. So this dude right here,
Hmm.
he's the MVP. This item is it's basically a clutch item. It saves with your teammate basically. It gobbles you up, and then you throw him a distance. So this guy in the bottom fight, his main carry, which is this character, was about to die. He
Yeah.
he he blinks inside and then he saves him. And this is in the top fight, which was the last fight which happened right before the game ended. This guy
Yeah.
was about to die, and Snapfire just again saved him there. The last, he was like 10% HP left. So these two are
Snapfire too
clutch
good.
plays. I think that kind of won them the fight in the end, and yeah, I think that's like a very good play.
Hmm. Nice.
Basically TA ने
Where
carry
did
किया
the
है.
K-Dog
Okay.
squad went wrong?
I mean I think the drafting phase, I think they lost. When you're picking the heroes,
Hmm.
that's where they went wrong, I would feel. Because you win the game if you win the lane. It's like the early game has to go right for you. Unless you have like a very hard carry. The
Radiant draft is
lifesteal is not
bad.
hard carry. It's like he's one of the best, but then he's not there. He's not among on the top. So these guys are supposed to just draft a little better so that they concentrate on winning the early game, winning the lane. They did fine top, but bottom lane was pretty bad for them.
Yeah,
Undying
they
couldn't
were
do
like
much.
How many
Yeah.
characters does this game have?
We saw that.
This game, I'll just show you. These are your
100 and
characters.
something.
Yeah, 108, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think so.
So all this, so like he was talking about the strength, right? This is the strength
Valorant in
heroes.
next 10 years, guys.
A G and int. So your most of the
Valorant
carries
in
come
next
from
10
your
years.
G,
This is how
and
it'll
some of
look.
them come from your strength,
Okay.
where you're supposed to basically like sit and farm. That's all you do. You go hit creeps, get your gold, get your items, and then you come, you join the fights. And these guys, poor guys, are the supports. They take most of the they die most of the time in the game, so they help the carry farm. Yeah.
And how many characters were there when the game was launched first?
First I think about this game came out in
2013.
probably no 2020 no 29 or 2010 was the first Dota 2 launched. Before that we had Dota 1. World of Warcraft was before. After that was Dota 1. So that Dota 1's been there for a long time. I think when it first came out initially there were like probably 60 or 70 heroes, and then slowly one by one it got added. If you go for the initial version of Dota, the spells and everything are completely different. Like the characters were different, people were called different names. This guy was too OP back then. He's an invoker. He casts 13 spells now. Like that's his ultimate. But yeah, even I
Dota
don't know
1
for
was
sure,
a
to be
mod of
honest.
World of
Like
Warcraft.
how things started.
People still play Dota 1. पुणे में कैफे में
But
खेलते रहते हैं.
Was
Valve,
it 2009?
yeah, I think 2009 or 10. That's when the first
You have
when
space for
Dota
my
2
brother.
launched.
He's playing right now. I'm not playing Dota.
Yeah.
Stream हो रहा है ये
Let me
tournament.
just
I used to hate Dota at that time. I was dating this boy when I was in school, 2009 and 10 and 2 years. The whole time he used to sit in the cafe and play Dota, and I used to watch. And after that, when we broke up, I hated the game. I somehow I blamed the game for it. I was like, I hate this game.
yeah.
And then later on, I actually started liking it when I started watching it. So I was like,
No,
oh, it's not the game, it's the guy.
yeah, should be, dude. It's never the game. It's never the game's fault.
Yeah.
You pro and I'm your bro. What's up, Suicide Gamer?
Yeah, Dota 2 launched in 2013. The beta was after 2 years. Yeah, it came out in 2011. After 2
Explain
years, it
Dota
launched
for
officially.
those who don't know what Dota is. Me too.
I've
Please
been playing
chat में
since
कोई
it came
explain
out.
कर दो
Release
क्योंकि मुझे
was
खुद बहुत
2011.
ऐसे कम
So
knowledge है
what was
इस
it
game
called in
का.
2009?
That was Dota 1.
Okay.
Dota 1. So we used to play that on Garena. If you guys remember, Garena is again it's just like Steam. It's another platform. I think that's where the LoL players play right now. So we used to have a servers there. We used to play that.
Hey, bad rager.
I'm not sure. I don't think I can show it to you now. Dota 1 is completely different. It's like the graphics are completely different.
Feels
This
bad when
is
people
much
don't
more
support
better.
Dota to streamers. It's not about supporting Dota to streamers. I guess most of the
Yeah.
people don't
Yeah, we'll join.
understand the game.
Just waiting for Skull to come.
Really complicated. It's hide and seek rules. Hide and seek rules, no reports. Only comms, sabotage. Imposter will tell the name. Dota stands for Defense of the Ancient. Watch Dota stream on Twitch. देखेंगे. थोड़ा म्यूजिक लगा देता हूँ. Chill एकदम. देखते हैं अभी
How is
second
the stream
map
going, guys? No issues, right? No lag and all.
No, it's going great.
Alright.
Last time we didn't have Nitro caster.
Oh, okay.
This one's pretty sharp.
But Nitro is such a scam, dude, I feel. You have to spend so much though. But still worth it.
How much does it cost?
I think I paid around 7k.
700.
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah, I paid for the entire year. That felt more. I don't want to keep paying like every month.
5v5 kill to protect the structure game is very simple terms. In simple terms.
That entire EMI scam is also like not really interested in that. So already like subscribe to Escape Please and all, Habibi.
I played this
So
game 8 years ago. Haven't seen.
that goes on the
I have
side.
played
So
this
this is
game
again if
8
I add
years.
Discord
Okay.
again monthly the
Damn.
basis. It's a pain.
Haven't seen much Indian people. LG 24-inch 144 Hz is so cheap now. हाँ काफी cheap लगेगा. 13,000 के लिए जा रहा ना अभी वो. Love you to backbencher gaming. Hey, sub Thakur. You just have to coordinate with the team and make plays together, just like Valorant. 11,000 का मिल रहा है
Just
LG
want to try the game sometime.
144.
Feel free to let me know. I think there'll be more tournaments coming up, right? I'm not sure what these guys are planning, but it's going to keep happening every weekend, I guess.
Try the game.
Yeah,
Guys,
to play it.
you wanna play after this ends? I can play like 1 or 2 matches if you let me play like some absolutely amazing hero and then lose the match. I
Sure.
can do that.
Yeah. So what we do is we have TND, another group where we play lobbies every day just for fun. So you know ranked, right? Basically over here people are just climbing ranks, but most of them are tired from losing
How is
the
Logitech
games
402
because
for
all
an
the
average gamer? It's a good mouse.
If
cancer
they need
toxic.
some more, they can obviously take me anytime.
I'm sure you'll be
How
fight
many
better
ranks
than
do
most
you
of the
have
SEA
in the
players.
game?
I've got 6k or something. That's very less compared to where my friends are right now. When we started playing, all of us together, one guy has like 15,000.
तो ये
16.
BO3 होगा ना? I think मेरे साथ तो
I'm
BO3
sure all these
है.
guys who are in the lobby right now, you can see all these names, right? I'm sure they have tons of hours. Let me just check what K-Dogs is.
K-Dog told he had 10,000 or something.
Yeah, they're all hardcore players. See, I don't play much, but yeah.
I actually have like 11k hours or something. I used to, I wanted to reach like the leaderboards and like I had like a goal in mind.
11,000.
I've set my mind to it. I played with very hard.
भाई
I hit like 6K
11,000
on MMR,
घंटे.
so I don't think
तुम
you
जानते हो
understand, but, like,
11,000 कितने ज्यादा
probably
होते
the
हैं?
top 1% or something in the world. So I hit the leaderboards, and after that, I've been chilling. I took a break. I stopped playing, and I'm doing small ones. Like I play Among Us for fun. Like this Indian server that has like uh, 10 people in there. I so hop on Discord, and it is like so much fun. I just chill. I don't play seriously
I have
anymore.
8k hours in 4 years.
So Kira reached out to me and he said, "Bro, you wanna cast?"
अफजल भाई क्या चल रहा है?
You host lobbies, Ankita, on Among Us?
Most lobbies, yeah, I mean, I can.
Yeah.
I was 5k
No, I'm
MMR
just asking,
back
do you
in
do that mostly?
2015-16. Made it to SEA leaderboard. Good times.
Okay. Dude, Skull, you need to join lobby.
Sorry. Give me 1 second.
So tell us like who's banning who and stuff, okay, like when the game starts.
Yeah.
I hope
Which
they
team
pick,
is
like,
banning?
some-
Like,
yeah, I hope they pick some mainstream heroes so I know something about it.
thing is like with Dota, there's an upgrade, a patch which comes in every 6 months. So all your heroes which are well known are not so preferred
Nice,
in the next
Afzal.
patch. So it keeps changing. So the Dota you saw like 10 years back or whatever you like used to might have changed if you come back like 6 months later.
It's lovely to see a big streamer like you playing
This
Dota
game's
2.
changed
I'm
so
not
much.
playing. I'm sorry, bro. मैं खेल नहीं रहा हूँ. मैं tournament देख रहा
We
हूँ.
struggle to keep up with what we're playing every
Every
day.
Tom,
And
Dick
we
and
still struggle to
Harry.
keep up with what is
Tom,
happening.
Dick and Harry. Nice.
Yeah,
Is
bro,
streaming
are you
PUBG in India.
channel right now?
Nobody's
I'm
streaming
getting
PUBG to be
messages
honest
from
now.
K-Dog for me asking me to join.
Nobody is
You're
streaming
already
PUBG.
in the lobby. Just join my
But I
local
mean,
cast.
honest, I don't see your local cast.
Pro
Toggle.
तो पूरी लाइव
Toggle,
खेलते
yeah,
हैं
I
वो
toggle
भी
broadcast
टोटल
channels, I
ग्राइंड.
No, nobody's.
हाँ
joining
यार,
me.
Right, I'm just creating.
लोग बहुत टाइम देते हैं इसमें.
Thanks. Bro,
मन करता
now
है
I
मुझे
can
भी
see
वैलोरेंट
you.
में उतना टाइम देना चाहिए.
Okay.
अगर मैं स्ट्रीमर नहीं होता ना.
Alright, we're good to go. You guys are ready? Hydra and
यप यप.
yeah.
अगर मैं स्ट्रीमर नहीं होता ना मैं बहुत टाइम दे रहा था गेम पे. पता है स्ट्रीम में थोड़ा वो हो जाता है, मतलब काफ़ी एफर्ट डालना पड़ता है स्ट्रीम और गेम एक साथ करने के लिए, और उस गेम में अच्छा होने के लिए अगर तुम सीख रहे हो तो. वेद्स इज स्टिल प्लेइंग. अरे वेद्स यार, वेद्स प्रोफेशनल खेलता है, उसको तो खेलना पड़ेगा ना.
Yeah, I was just checking out the Twitch, right? Like, if you see Twitch, the number of viewers for Among Us is like 101K. Valorant is 91.8. Apex is
Today I saw Zishu
I hate
getting
what's happened
roasted
to
by
PUBG,
Breach
dude.
in matchmaking.
Scene just
I was
died.
there watching. As in
It's quite
same
unfortunate,
game.
but
हम
like
लोग मैं मेरी टीम में ही था
good that,
Zishu.
like, you know, the good thing is
बहुत funny था वो
it got
scene.
so
बहुत
many
funny था
Indians
भाई.
into playing. It's not just guys who play video games. It's like I've seen a bunch of my friends who are girls who are also playing, and it just gives us, you know, path to transcend into different sphere.
Yes, actually,
and girls
Dibs.
coming in and playing. Like we
Actually,
have a
Dibs.
thriving community.
Actually.
Nobody's being a creep about it. Everybody's just having fun together, right? So like I think that is something that PUBG is at least set in motion along with quarantine. So it's nice, I feel. Like I play with Among Us with like bunch of my friends who are like boys and girls, and this used to never happen before. It's nice now.
Okay, I'm going live. Transitioning.
Bro, you play Dota 2. Oh my god, I'm even a bigger fan of yours now. Cheesecake,
guys,
भाई
we're
ये
back
लोग
to
ऐसे
the
लिख रहे हैं,
game
मेरे को
two
बुरा
of,
लग रहा है क्योंकि मैं
Loco
Dota नहीं
Battlegrounds.
खेलता हूँ.
The finals between Among Us
मैं
and
अपना बेस्ट
K-Dogs.
ट्राई कर रहा हूँ समझने के लिए गेम को.
Among Us took the first game and K-Dogs squad are trying to get
I
back
am
into
sorry
the game.
guys.
With me, again,
सारी
is,
तारीफ है वापस
my
ले लो
co-caster,
please.
Snowfire. Along with us, we have amazing YouTubers, Hydraflick and Ankita.
Amazing है क्या
Are you
भाई?
guys ready for a round two?
We're back. Yes,
Yeah, man.
I am. I want to know who these 3 people have banned. 4 people. Who are these
All right. So from the Among Us team, right? Like on the Among Us, on the left top, you have the hero called a Spectre. That is banned. This hero is quite strong because as you progress late into the game, she gets a lot of gold. Oh, Juggernaut is a fun hero. I love that hero.
He's an old hero.
मैं
Yeah.
Dota 2 pro हूँ ना. हाँ.
I think you're gonna have a fun game.
Juggernaut is fun. Like,
मैं
I
ऐसा
can
click,
easily
click,
explain
click,
the
click करके
skills as
Dota
well,
जीत
and you
लेता हूँ.
can- Juggernaut is like fun.
Dota में बहुत
And the
clicking
other
होता है
man
मैं
from
जानता
the
हूँ
Among
जितना.
Us is like Sven. He's also
Play one game of
a
Dota.
hero who hits very hard. So
करना
if
है
he hits
क्या?
you 3 times, you just
ये
die.
खत्म होने के बाद एक गेम खेलना है क्या Dota
On the
का?
other side, K-Dog Squad, they have banned a hero called Mars, which is very new. His name is Mars. Mars.
एक गेम खेलूंगा इसके बाद.
Understood.
And this
He's basically from Rome.
he's very new. Okay, he's very new, so he's banned anyway. So there's no point discussing his skill. There's this other guy who's banned as Rubik.
It is Vax. You can come see. Shove your face on it. Come.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I was roasting somebody in my chat. Yes. Come.
It's okay. So the other one is Rubik.
Lina.
Is also banned. So the K-Dog Squad picked up the Juggernaut. You guys know at least Juggernaut.
Yeah.
At least.
Rubik also, I think I know. Lina,
Yeah, it's
I
also an
think
old
so.
hero.
Crystal Maiden, I know. See, K-Rock Squad. and things like that. I
Hey,
like
that's
them.
nice.
I think you're going to root for them, aren't you, this game?
Yeah. I was rooting for them last game too, and then.
No,
Fair.
it's okay. It's okay.
I-
Hopefully at this time your efforts
After
are
the game,
good.
you asked me what went wrong, right? I told you like
Yeah.
lifesteal is not a very hard carry. Because what these guys Among Us did last game was they banned out all the like hardcore carries, like late game carries, like Spectre, Sven, and all these guys like hit very hard late game. They get their items. Lifesteal is, I mean, he's a good carry, but he's not there among the top tier, like really late game. So they're not doing the same mistake again. K-Dog Squad over here. They picked out the hard carry here. Juggernaut is a very good late game carry, and he doesn't
What
struggle
about
much.
the other new band people? Who were they?
Yeah.
These guys, what K-Dog Squad is banning right now again are the carries. Like Void, this is the blue one. The third one over here is the Void. The next is Morphling.
Thank you,
They're also the
Protostar.
good
Thanks,
carries,
man.
late game carries again. But Among Us is banning the Sand King. Sand King is again you saw him last game.
पार्थ
And
तू
Burrows
वापस
and
आ
all
गया
that.
भाई.
So he's a initiator, a tank, an offlane, like that.
Yeah, the Among Us also has banned Void Spirit. It's like the fourth ban. I think the Void Spirit was in the last game. You guys would have seen it.
I won't say anything against anyone
So he is no
backbencher
longer in this
gaming,
game. Among Us picked up Lina. Have you guys come across Lina?
even if it's
So you know the
Like right on.
lore is Crystal Maiden or Lina are actually sisters.
Sisters.
So that
these
is the
two.
game lore.
This one's based out of, I mean, her abilities are all fire based, and this one's all ice based.
Ice based.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so they're actually on the other team competing against. We'll see which sister wins. But the other one is Elder Titan. Elder Titan is this guy with I don't know what in his hand. Is it like a? I have no idea what this weapon is, bro.
I don't know the lore behind this either.
Yeah, I think
I
this should be
could read up.
incorporated into
We can
Bollywood
go back.
movies, man. Like they have
Why
all
is
sorts of
somebody
weapons.
in my chat saying Crystal Maiden is Sven's girlfriend?
I have no idea.
There
Why
is.
Wait,
is
wait.
somebody?
Bro, no, these people are secretly dating. Okay, I have
So
no idea.
somebody says it's a stapler.
Oh,
Oh,
this one. Yeah, looks like that. But each set varies.
I
See,
think
look at
like
what I am showing on the screen right now. I have a mace. So
Yeah,
this is the entire. Each
somebody in
hero
my
has a
chat,
own
so he actually
history.
plays Dota. He's got 7.7k hours. He says it's a stapler.
oh, this
I
Undying
coached
again. You guys know Undying, right?
C9 for 31 years and
He was there in the
retired.
last game, at least.
Oh,
तेरा
He
Tomb
places the
Raider.
username
tombstone
है
and the zombies come out of
Havoc
it.
PUBG Mobile,
Snapfire
Yeah.
again,
and
yeah.
you've coached
So Snapfire is
C9
a
for 31
counter, yeah.
years.
Go ahead. It's a granny, dude. Look at him. It's a granny riding a dragon.
and that's a dragon. It's so adorable.
Hey,
Yeah, it is very cute,
Snapfire!
right?
It's like right out of the movie How to Train Your Dragons, no? It's like one of the characters. Yeah.
I was
Some
going to say
characters
that
are like
only.
pretty cool.
Reminds me of a dragon.
What's that? The Black Dragon. What's the name of that? I forgot. Oh my god.
What,
Oh,
toothless?
Toothless,
Yeah,
yeah.
Toothless.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, I got it.
It's just that it's orange.
It was a good series, but I liked it. How to Train Your Dragon. So as far as like the draft is concerned, it's going even for now. No team, I would say, has like an advantage. So the reason why you see the same heroes over, right, like the Undying or the Snapfire, is because these heroes are like very strong. And you have patch objects. I'm sure that happens in Valorant 2 and Apex 2. You have patch objects coming in where the
Yep.
nerf some abilities and buff some abilities, right?
Yeah.
So right now in the meta, these are the heroes that are strong. So you basically people pick them up because they don't want to play with weak things, right?
Like how in PUBG right now, the barrel is the thing.
Right.
You get a barrel, 2 bullets, you get a headshot. That's it. GG. It like doesn't matter what skill you are.
Oh, Phantom Assassin is like one very cool character. So hard, you would die from one hit in some cases. It's basically RNG, a random number game. Like out of 5 hits, one of them will be a critical strike. And if she has enough farm, in one hit, she can pretty much kill a hero. It can be any heroes, but they will die to one hit. And she doesn't even have to hit. She actually throws out a dagger. They call it the stifling dagger, right? Even if
One
that
where
hits,
she's
people
wearing
die.
a belt. Do you
The
see
one
that?
who's wearing a belt, Phantom Assassin.
So all you
Okay.
see the daggers there. She throws them.
And how
She
hard is
throws-
it to hit with the dagger?
No, it
It's,
connects. You
it
have
connects,
to just
it
aim
definitely
it. Yeah.
connects. You just throw it and then it will go and connect. The thing is, the more farm you have, as in gold you have, better items you have, she can basically throw a dagger at the CM Crystal Maiden and the Crystal Maiden just dies.
Damn.
The rest, it's very hard to.
Earthshaker?
फिर तो बहुत
Earthshaker
OP
is one of
agent
the-
है ये.
Last time I saw Earthshaker was in ESL Mumbai, right?
Mhm.
Playing
Yeah.
Earthshaker, I think that was the
Yeah,
last time
yeah.
I saw that.
I think like of all the heroes that have given like some biggest Dota pro moments, Earthshaker is one of them. Like he can.
Yes, it's ability.
Phantom Assassin
Yeah,
ज़्यादा ही
he
OP
has
नहीं हो
this
गया फिर
ability
guys?
where the number of more together, if he just uses his ultimate, the more people are grouped
मैं भी
together,
आने
the
वाला
more
था pro
damage it
scene
does,
of
and
this
people
game.
just die. And
C9
like,
called me
he
for
also stuns
coaching, but
people
मेरे
along
पे
with
time
the
नहीं था.
ultimate. He has a
Raxol?
Was in a line, right? And then
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
they
Fisher.
call it the Fisher.
बस
Hey, you're pretty good game
हो गया
knowledge.
Raxol. इससे ज़्यादा नहीं बोलना.
Yeah, good job, Ankita.
I don't know
So
like exactly what they're called or anything, but I know visually like देख के क्या हो
Weak
रहा
है,
that
okay.
I can understand.
Actually
okay,
does.
nice.
Okay.
Things.
yeah, it's great. It's great that like people are able to recognize skills in Dota.
It's not
If
very
they-
hard. Like you watch it like a couple of times and you get the hang of it. Basically that.
Yeah, but like people don't really play the game, right? Like they barely play, and for them to still remember is like great.
Yep.
And there are last 2 picks. One from the K-Dog Sword is needed, and one from the Among. They have a lot of time, K-Dog. 1 minute 45 seconds.
भाई जब मैं
just to
होस्ट
decide
कर रहा
on
होता
one
ना
pick.
एवरी टाइम
As far as the bans are concerned, Among Us is
मैं इधर
banned
लिखता हूँ
Invoker,
चीजें
and they've also
जो
banned
हो रही
Papa.
होती है लाइक जिसके बारे में
K-Dog
मुझे
Sword,
बात करनी
they've
होती है.
banned Pugna,
मैं डोटा में
and
लिख ही
they've
नहीं पा रहा हूँ.
the banned Ember Spirit. The thing, the hero Pugna, it's
मैं बस
actually
लेके
my
बैठा हूँ
personal
पेन और
favorite.
पेपर.
I play it like all the time, but unfortunately you guys don't get to see it because it's banned. It's very fun.
I think the Earthshaker is a pause 3.
No, I
Snapper
think
is
it's
going
just
to be.
really. No, dude. I
Yeah.
think the snap is going to go 3 again with the world favor one. Oh no.
No, K-Dog Squad is playing, and I
K-Dog
think K-Dog
Squad.
plays the Earthshaker more than the Snapfire. So I think they're going to put the Snapfire as a support.
Okay. Probably. So we
ये
say
देखो
things
जैसे यहाँ
like,
पे लिखा हुआ
one,
है
two position, one
EX7 is
position,
super
two position,
aggressive,
three position,
5th
5,
round,
right?
early
Like
push at
5.
spawn, one
It's just
tap.
that the amount of gold
Envy is a good
that
fragger.
character takes from the map.
मैं
If
लिखता
somebody
हूँ
takes
ये
a
सब
lot,
जब मैं
it is
होस्ट कर रहा
position
होता
1.
हूँ.
The
अच्छा लगता
person
है,
who
लाइक
takes
बात करने के लिए
the
टॉपिक
second
याद
highest
रहता
is
है.
position 2. The
डोटा में
one who
मेरे को
takes the third
सीरियसली
highest.
मैंने
It's something like that.
बस
And
टीम का नाम लिखा है
specifically,
एंड पक लिखा है.
position 2 goes to the mid
That's
lane,
it.
position 1 goes to
Fuck.
whatever is there. Safe lane. For Radiant it is bottom. For Dire it is top. Oh, there's a Queen of Pain. Coming out of the also.
Oh, actually, I used to ask like a friend who used to play it. I used to constantly be like, take Queen of Pain, take Queen of Pain. I like her screaming things.
Yeah, Queen of Faith's
Yeah.
got a new. I'm not sure if we can show this on stream. Yeah, I think it's fine.
Yeah, she's
The
got
new,
an Arcana, right?
new set. This is her Arcana. She's
Yeah.
like.
Wait, this is the Arcana, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
No.
Oh,
I'm showing it. I'm showing
Oh,
it.
you
on
guys
my
are
stream.
showing- Oh,
Yeah.
Arcana is nice.
So this is a new set.
Can you remind me again?
Yeah, it's like one is Shadow Strike, so it just throws a poison stick at him. It does damage over time, slows the enemy. This is Blink. He just teleports. She just
PA will
teleports from one
delete
place to
them
other.
easy.
Next is
Actually,
Scream
Dip
of
says
Pain, where
PA
she
is a
does,
bad agent in this
magic
lineup
damage.
without BKB.
Yeah, the ultimate is the best one, Sonic.
Syed,
Wave. It's a
क्या
bigger
कहना
screen
चाहोगे?
in a straight path.
Okay, I'm increasing the
Syed and actual Dibs debate. चलो.
All right. And the last one is Kunka. This guy is a pirate and he has a ghost
Oh
ship
yes, I know
that he
that
can
he
throw.
has that sea wave thing and everything,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yes, a torrent wave, he has boat.
Hmm.
So this map is going to be colorful. There's a lot of things going flying around here and there. So
Yeah.
it'll be aesthetically pleasing. So
Aesthetically pleasing. It's
Without
nice
BKB,
that they have
PA
good colors
can't do
on it.
much.
Oh, the Earthshaker has this the set, dude. Like the one which turns it into like bluish one.
yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Even the picture has that animation.
Hello,
That's
Bhuvan.
pretty
Oh, it's a
nice.
mid snapfire, guys. You didn't notice that? It just
Oh, I
saw
did not
this.
notice that. I was just looking at the people.
Devoid is
So-
playing. Yeah.
The
go ahead.
Snapfire is going to the middle lane, so you can play a different character in different lanes whenever you want. Snapfire, usually people don't play it, but sometimes it's like a niche pick, and they're doing it right now. All right, dude, like you know the drill. Let's go. You go introduce the Radiant, and I'll do the dive.
Yes, sir. We have Kael on as Lina. Wolfave playing as pos 4. No, I think it's a. Oh, wait, it's a pos 3 Elite Titan. This is going to be interesting. So,
Oh, that
Wolfave
is
is a pos
interesting.
3. Kunka is going mid. PMA is playing that. We have Uncle Roger on his Undying. They're going for the first split top, I guess. And Carry our Dragon Man Chinese characters. He's playing that. I'm sorry, I don't know your name.
There's no way to decode it, bro. I'm pretty sure that is not any language, just some random sign.
Yeah.
Anyway, so on the Dire side, we have Vidi playing the Juggernaut on the position 1 carry. He's just taunting.
I
all that.
completed getting
And
over
then
it in
the
5
cutting
minutes
is
on
going against
Android.
Solid. On the Crystal
Okay.
Maiden, we have Ion. I
Congratulations.
played with Ion sometimes. He plays good. On the Snapfire, it's 3K2O. Queen
Devoid.
of Pain,
It's
it's
Devoid.
Devoid. And Queen of Pain is playing the Senjin is playing the Queen of Pain. I think it's a position 4 Queen of Pain.
Yep.
And K-Dog is playing the Earthshaker on a position 3, which is very interesting. I haven't seen a position 4 Queen of Pain in quite some time, and a Devoid is going middle. Oh wow, dude, like totally unexpected. I don't know. Maybe they saw the Kunka pick and they thought Snapfire is much better versus a Kunka rather than
Yeah.
Queen of Pain. Right? Like, which is pretty interesting. I haven't seen a position 4 Queen in like 1 year or 1.5
Hey,
years.
Joel Whitey. Hey, Hydraflick.
Very interesting stat.
How are you, man? Long time no see. I'm good, dude.
So here you go, Ankita. Your
मस्त
favorite.
एकदम मस्त
Crystal
एकदम
Maiden.
मुंबई में लाइफ बढ़िया है.
What a nice set
तुम
also
कैसे हो?
on her.
क्या कर रहे थे? लॉन्ग टाइम नो सी. कहाँ थे? क्या क्या चल रहा है लाइफ
So,
में?
since the game is
All of that
paused,
till then, you can show us all the videos, essay.
Which one?
oh, the picture mode, all the heroes in picture mode.
Oh, okay.
Noble won
I was doing
against
that.
who?
This is Undying. Oh my god, look at the flies and he's basically undead, dude. So all his spells are like DK, Soul Rip, all that. Yeah. And here you go, our pirate hat. Our man.
That is Kunka.
This is the stapler, dude. Oh, this is Lena. Oh wait, something's happening. Something dying.
Yeah, they're just fighting for the rune. Elo Titan has like, he's so magic.
Yeah, I
So
think he went.
1v3 or what?
There are no boots on
Sorry,
there.
two-
If this center
2v2.
had a boots, he would have. Juggernaut would have definitely died, but unfortunately he does not. Ivan runs out of mana because of using both two Christian Novas. This Christian Maiden doesn't really have a lot of mana, but she has two mangoes to deal with it, so I think this is okay. Okay.
Oh, that's an interesting move. He blocks off the creeps so that they push it. Oh, he's
the
going to die for
Earthshaker is
this.
definitely going to die to the decay, and Queen of Pain has to blink out. Oh, this is a disastrous start
Yep.
for K-Dog Sword with your position 3 dying and the position 4 squilling a blink until he hits level 2 is pretty much useless in this lane. Unless they do some creep pulling shenanigans where they take the creeps away from the Phantom Assassin, the blink is not on CD. One more decay and she dies. One right click and one decay and she dies. She just runs out of the range. Oh, they're not really able to stand in this lane. It's quite unfortunate. They're losing the bottom lane.
This is an offlane Queen of Pain, sir. They've changed roles.
They've changed roles. They just
Yeah.
decided, okay. So Queen of Pain starting to form and Earthshaker is trying to put. Interesting item choice coming out of the Earthshaker. I thought like this for a boots, right? But he goes for
Do
a
you guys know
Winley.
their ranks?
Oh, the
Yeah.
ranks. World Favors rank 1400 on the leaderboard. K-Dog is rank 4000 on the leaderboard. Ayunt, I think, is Divine
This is
5.
mod. Yeah, Divine 5 is just hitting a mod.
Senjin is rank 4000 on the leaderboard. Devoid, I think, is higher than anybody else, right? I don't
Yeah,
know Devoid's
I'll have
rank,
to
but he
check.
should be like top 2000 or something. Kyle is also like an important player. So these guys, all of them, like lots of them are leaderboard, like high tier matchmaking.
Yeah, we'll
it's,
just get you the
kinda
data.
hard. Yeah, it's kind of hard to like go into the leaderboard. Oh, is he going to hit with the?
Yeah, World Fair is
Tidebringer?
700, dude. And
World
PMA
Fair
is
is 700?
400. Yeah.
एग्जाम
wow,
नहीं है
that's
आपका
crazy.
स्ट्रीम देखना
World Fair was like
स्ट्रीम
1400 in
अच्छा
the last
एग्जाम
time.
भी
He's
है
streamed a
आपका
lot of
स्ट्रीम
times.
नहीं देख पा रहा हूँ ही बाय द वे गुड टू सी यू लॉट्स ऑफ लव
700 in this year.
Oh wow, that's,
Joel,
that's
bye.
pretty high matchmaking.
Mid lane, Snapper is getting harassed.
I think Devoid will even kill this guy. Oh, there's a toad. Like coming in from the
Doesn't have any mana.
Devoid. If only he had mana, that was a very good bait. He could have killed him.
हाउ डू यू
One more
हील
Tidebrinker should have sealed the deal, but he.
इसमें
he
heal
used
होता है
on the
क्या?
creeps. That's an X-Mark TP coming out of Kunka. That is pretty good. So the thing with like Kunka is he has this one spell called as X-Mark the spot. Wherever you X-Mark him, and after 4 seconds he returns to the same spot. So what he did was he X-Marked because he had low HP and mana. He X-Marked himself and TP'd himself to base. Because
the enemy
base
can't
gives you
team
HP.
can't see the X mark or what
Yeah,
They
the enemy
can,
see
but
it. The enemy
they can
see it,
try
but
to stop it, but
they
right
are
now
way
they
too far away.
okay
Like this Snapfire was on low HP, right?
right
So he did not really want to go forward. If that guy just cancels the TP and hits him in return, he just dies. So I didn't want to risk it. But anyway, Bottle comes in for Devoid. He's waiting 4 minutes rune. And if,
you can buy
person
items
comes in
with
secures 4 minutes
gold
rune,
that heal
he'll
okay
fall.
so you go back you buy the item you heal and then you come
Is,
back
Like, slowly hitting level 1. He's
Right.
just doing a bunch of walking around the map. He's not really able to do much to kill them. Phantom Assassin is faking the blink. She wants to blink on top of the Queen of Pain, but she decides these creeps are worth way more and Undying should probably go and just farm.
poor little
Krishna
customer.
dies on top. This Elder Titan should have probably punched her in the face.
Yeah, Sister Lena as well.
It's very hard to be in the lane against a Lena because
no
you
the
stand and
courier
fight, she stuns
delivers
you.
to your
If you try to
your
right-click him,
items
she has a passive that
no
gives
need to
her
go
more
back
right-click
to the
damage.
base always okay
And if you do anything, she just dragon slaves you. It's very hard to play against Lena, especially as a Christian main. And unless CM catches somebody,
फिर तो मैं courier वाले को ही
and,
follow करके,
Juggernaut wins, I don't
तुम्हारा
think much is
location
gonna
निकाल
happen
लूं.
in this lane. They can definitely go on this Lena and kill her, but CM just died unfortunately. In the middle lane, it's again Devoid versus Kunka. That's a Tidebringer hit connecting. That's a lot of damage on top of Snapfire. But Snapfire just decides to just stay there. He did not really get his own rune at this point, so that is the reason why he's like solo. He probably has to go for the 5 minutes rune. So the thing is that they have this item called as a bottle, right, in their slot. If you look at the Snapfire, that thing has nothing in it, it's empty. But if they pick up something at the 5 minutes, there's something called as runes in this game.
वो heal हो रहा
They
है
give
Every
you
5
different
minutes it
abilities.
spawns bounty runes.
Yeah. So there are different kinds of runes. So this is a bounty rune, right? bounty rune, your bottle is refilled, and that if you press on it, you get more HP and mana. Right, so there are different kinds of runes. There is a double damage rune, there's an illusion rune.
Yes, that is a
there's,
strategy. You can also kill courier.
haste
Okay.
rune. Double damage, as the name says, gives you double damage. Haste gives you highest movement speed in the game. Illusion rune gives you 2 illusions that look just like you, so you can confuse the opponent. And invisibility rune makes you invisible. Oh, Phantom Assassin goes on top of the Queen of Pain, but the Soul Rip just takes away the life of the Queen of Pain. This Queen of Pain is actually suffering a lot in this lane. She has 16 last hits compared to the 28 on Kunkka. If you look at the Elder Titan has 30 last hits compared to just 18 from Juggernaut. So, another death. There is no way. Things are looking really grim for K-Dog Sword right now because they're losing both the lanes. Divide is the only one who's keeping it even with the Kunkka, but other 2 lanes seems to be a bit lost. So anyway, this game has been running and it's like due course of time, right? So Hydra and Ankita, like what are the your future plans about your channels? Do you have something in mind or any way that
Something interesting coming up?
Oh, something. Okay.
Yeah, I'm planning to go professional. I'm trying to learn Valorant and go professional in it. So I have a tournament coming up on 20th. Yeah, just practicing for that.
Join any esports organization?
No,
Are you gonna make it
Orgless.
your own?
We'll go Orgless.
Orgless Pro.
What's your team?
You need a team, right?
Yeah, I have a team of like my friends.
But like, do they wanna
Sorry, I can't hear you.
do they wanna go pro too?
Yes,
or,
yes,
like,
yes.
is it-
Yes.
Okay.
Mutual.
Any of the names well known? Anyone from the PUBG scene or CS?
Yeah, 2 of my teammates are from PUBG. One is my teammate,
Okay.
my ex-teammate.
Who? Hydraflick or?
No, VZ.
Oh, okay, VC.
VZ always wanted to go pro in CSGO, but I managed to convince him for PUBG. And now Valorant is his perfect fit.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
very nice.
Nice. Good luck, dude. When's the tournament starting?
20th. This month.
Are you streaming it or are you allowed
No. Actually, I mean, I can stream it, but it's better if I don't.
to? Yeah, concentrate on the game.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to like stream and play completely
Right.
focus at the same time. Like if you're reading chat, it kind of gets to you.
It's also very tough to be a streamer and play professional.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
that's true.
see a lot of people doing it. To like at least in the Dota scene, there are dedicated streamers who do not do go professionally. Like there is Gork and all. Even Untitled Bulldog, they don't do but the professional ones very rarely play. But Miracle has been playing these years, all right?
Yeah, the streaming, but
Not really a professional streamer. Just stream sometimes for fun. What about you, Ankita? What do you have for plans in mind?
So, I had like a vlogging plan for my channel in 2020, and then the pandemic happened. So now I'm just trying to like vlog at home and just with my friends and stuff.
oh,
It's
alright.
Things are gonna get better in 2021, and then I can actually like some sort of proper vlogging.
Hopefully.
I think all of us shouldn't celebrate too hard when the New Year comes. I think we should just chill. I think last year was too much. It just hit us very hard.
It backfired. It backfired.
Yeah.
All right, so
Pain doing things.
back to the
You heard that, didn't you?
yeah. So
It's somehow like so satisfying to hear. I love it. I'm like, last girl, you go.
yeah, Theo Davis into the bottom lane. He goes for the kisses. He misses Ina with.
Nahi, it's
And that's the
swag.
reason why she survives.
Ankita is sounding
It's a
like
kiss from a
Alexa
granny
today.
Called Martimus Kisses.
What's your main Valorant
They have such
agent?
cool names. I'm very proud of Dota.
Yeah,
So,
they do have like
अभी
interesting
कोई
designs
ऐसे
to like
main
no two heroes
नहीं
looking the
है.
same when you're playing it.
I am good with
Oh,
Raze and
there's
Phoenix.
Oh, that's your ship.
rotation coming in from the Kunka. His X marks the top and
कह
his
सकते
ghost
हैं
ship
I'm
on
Raze main.
Fisher comes out
I
on
usually play
Key
Raze
Reaper.
in
That is a very
tournaments.
good Fisher from the K-Dog.
But
They are trying to go on the Queen of Pain, but Queen of Pain just
I play
blinks away.
duelist.
There's one
अपना
more X mark
Raze,
the spot, but it
Phoenix,
will take like 8
Reyna.
more seconds.
These are the
And I
three
think
agents
they're
I'm
going
very
for the decent
comfortable
deal,
with.
especially because the ghost ships is already used.
I'm a
On the
duelist
top lane,
main.
Juggernaut is basically using his spin.
I'm trying to
farm.
learn Jet.
Elder Titan is going in for the
Jet is
bounties.
the final duelist
They
that I have to
are going
master.
to get approximately
no,
3
CM.
boots. Oh, he goes for the
He's
CM.
getting wrecked. 3 shots.
One more shot and he'll die, bro. Is he going to, I think he should die. Oh, this is healing salve
Joke.
and
I think you can turn. You can kill them now.
oh, Queen of
Yep,
Pain
he's
comes
gonna
into the
die.
playing and Shadow Strike, and is she really going to use the ult? She doesn't really have enough. Undying uses his storm. If they just focus it in like 2 seconds, 200 gold coming in for the side of the dive.
I
Undying
think that's
pops
worth it.
Yeah, I think the 200 is like totally worth it. If they could get one more kill from this rotation, that would be like even like the cherry on the top. But unfortunately, they did not. Snapfire comes in and just farms all of the stacks. Uh, oh no, there's one last hit going for the Undying, but rest of
Team name.
Snapfire.
हमारा
In the
team
middle
name नहीं
lane,
है.
there's a
We're
siege creep, so they're
playing
definitely pushing
IPL
this middle lane.
style.
And
So, Team
gets
Punjab.
last hit. No, it goes to the siege creep.
Kuka's going
Team
for an
name
arc.
नहीं है अभी हमारा कोई. Decide करना बाकी
Kunka is
है.
going for an offense.
Noble won
Oh,
3-0
that's
against.
I haven't really seen Kunka with an arcade or with a
Kiske
keen
against?
optic. This is usually like a position 4 Kunka who always does the X mark combo into the ghost ship and torrent. Usually does that, but a position 2 Kunka going for a keen optic when he has like a bottle and infused raindrops. I think that keen optic is much better served like if you put it on Lina because she can use the spells to move the mana.
Yeah. But I think it's fine. You get that one little bit of extra cast range on that X mark to catch off. Because look at all these heroes on dire side, no? Queen of Pain, Snapfire, they all can escape.
Okay, I think Elshega is going to go down. Queen of Pain because of the DK and also the boat coming and hitting her. K-Dog is not really going to survive. One more hit and he's definitely going to die. Phantom Assassin throws out the Strifling Dagger and takes the kill on the Earthshaker. It's very hard to dive towers, especially when you're not really in the lead of the game. Because when you have allied towers, allies can like TP, teleport in there and kill everybody, and that is exactly what this has done. So they have to be way more careful about the rotation, and unless they know that this teleportation scroll is on CD from this Kunka, nobody should like really take fights under towers. The lead is slowly going up to Among Us. It's 4k gold advantage, 8 kills to 2 kills, and it's really hard for the Dias team. Are they really going to give the bottom thought? They're setting up Elder Titan is going to TP in. He did not
He
actually
doesn't, yeah. He
skill
didn't skill his
it,
ultimate.
right? But he
Why
has,
are
like,
these
1
guys
hour of echo
smurfing,
storm.
lol?
Torrent, he tries to connect it, it does not connect it, but blind top. There is a Fisher coming in, separates 2 people from the rest of the 2 people in their team, but everybody is set
Next
up on the
tournament का
bottom
कहीं
tower.
stream
They
होगा?
really
हाँ,
don't
होगा,
get any
होगा.
free towers. This is Xbox, the spot coming up. He's not really going to use Torrent, and the other guy is also just as good, not going to use Spin. If there is a Sonic Wave coming on top of him, Undying will definitely die. That I think holding on for the Sonic Wave for this long is a mistake. Lina takes out the Crystal Maiden with her combo. Omni Slash coming and it just takes out the Undying, but that is also a little bit of an overkill with both.
Look at the stapler going ham.
Stapler is definitely going to take that guy out, bro, because he has the Echo Storm, 2 more hits, and unless he gets stunned. On the other side of the fight, Torrent connects on top of the Snapfire, and Juggernaut just right-clicks the Lina, and Queen of Pain also takes him out. So
Both sides, the support's falling.
yeah, but this is a very good disengage coming in from K-Dog Sword. They went in there, they wanted kills, but when they knew they did not, they only got 1 kill, they disengaged, and on the back foot they got the Lina off it. So I think that is a good strategy coming out from them. Not really running head first into the Tombstone. Crystal Maiden is solo smoked right now. She is doing some crazy plays. She wants to plan that ward. She gets down the ward. When she's going back, she might even.
Is
get the
voice
PS
meter only for
This would be like a
streamers?
very good-
Nope.
Come on.
No, I
So
think
close
when
to the
she
play.
does that, they'll know that some vision there and they get the ward off. I think it's not worth it.
Oh, okay. Probably. True. It's not really worth it in that case. Because there is no reason a CM would be there, bro.
Yeah. Wait, what is he doing here? She must have put a ward. That's it.
Yeah,
The ward's
right.
gone.
Yeah, this is better. Like at least your smoke did not go to it. Uh, Towards the middle, this Kunkka is defending the bottom lane. I don't really, you don't really have to have course defending lanes at this point. If they could just like group together and go towards the top T2, they would definitely get this fight with the board buff on top of them and this Elder Titan just going ham. They have a 4k goal advantage right now.
I think they're looking at the first items. Probably Orchid on Kunkka and Echo Saber on Elder Titan. They hit the timings and then they can start to look for fights.
Yeah, it's probably like 2-3 minutes away for them to get both of 15 minutes rooms comes up. He torrents to make sure nobody comes there and it basically snipes it. They see Kunkka right now. They might be setting up for this kill.
Any talk show
The
happening?
response is
Nah,
not there.
dude.
Oh,
I mean,
that is
है मेरे
almost
पास.
a good drop from the K-Dog. If he actually drops, is he really going to turn around and drop a ghost ship? Yes, he X-marks the soft drop from the ghost ship. CM is
the
trying
ship
to
comes
catch, but there is a
in.
Lina. If this Lina gets to stun, then this checker is going down. Mortimer kisses are coming out, and that CM catches him. So he's definitely going to combo the CM, but it's not really going to change much. Yes, the CM is going to go down. There is a tombstone drop. They are definitely going to kill the tombstone. And
PS still has an echo. It's not gonna
yeah. Sniper Undying is also going to die. I don't think die in here. Elder Titan is slowly showing up. It's a matter of time before how many people the storms connect on. It connects on 2 people, 3 people actually. If he hits, that's a good echo slam, but not really the amount of damage that they did. Undying still manages to get DK. He has plus 16 strength, and he still survives. Another storm, Shaker escapes from it, but Juggernaut is here. Now it's time for cleanup. Everybody is dead. There goes.
Whoa!
Both of them.
That Fisher last second.
Yeah, right. That Fisher also cancelled. Like as soon as this Juggernaut showed up and the PA did not show up, like the fight is already over. And when there is no PA, there is no point defending it. So that is why Siren be going bottom.
So such a long fight.
And PA still
Need some
found.
water.
It's okay, dude. Doesn't matter. I'll be fine.
Look at the damage done. It's almost the same double M. They did almost 9k damage compared to the 4k damage in this fight. And there's a lot of XP change though. We're gonna gain some lot of levels in this fight.
You need to be really fast with this though, right? When your abilities are up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like yeah, your voice is way too low, Ankit. I'm sorry.
Hello?
Yeah.
Now it's better.
Me now?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So I was saying, if you miss your chance, if like by a second to use your ability, and you're the one that gets punished, isn't that like really bad
That-
Yeah,
for you?
that matters a lot, yes.
That matters a lot. That pretty much ensures that your team loses a team fight and the opposite teams wins it because as you see, right? Like so, one guy goes, one guy for that one guy comes, he does stun and things like that. Right? If you miss one stun, everything is like now chaotic. And nobody knows what.
Hydra,
to do,
bhai,
so you
confused.
just die. Oh, Queen of Pain has an Orchid. There's no way this Queen of Pain is surviving it. Oh, this is the top.
Wait, he missed his X mark.
He missed the X mark torrent. Which is like pretty unfortunate.
Hydra bhai is
This is the
very
second time he's
confused
missing
right
it
now.
on the KOP.
No,
Top
no,
also
no,
he
I'm
tried
not
to do the
confused,
combo, it
guys.
didn't
I think this Juggernaut is going to die. Oh, Juggernaut gonna TP out with this Elder Titan just smashes the stapler into the back of his head.
work. Yikes.
Get clubbed to death, bro. Just get clubbed to death. And then they're trying to go on the pattern assassin.
Yeah, now I'm
multiple
confused
pieces
what's
are going
happening.
out. CM with his beautiful ultimate and pretty much going to take out everybody. Lina might even stun him. He definitely is going to use the combo on top of the Crystal Maiden. Crystal Maiden might definitely die. Laguna Bed. Oh, Crystal Maiden just walks away.
Now
with
I'm
slimmer of
confused.
HP on top of her. But they're still fighting on the tomb. They just got destroyed. It's Splitter not hitting anybody. They're trying to go for torrent play. That is a beautiful torrent connection coming out of this Kunko, and he also X marks him to make sure it doesn't go anywhere.
This Elder Titan is a carry now.
Oh my god, that guy hits hard.
Look at the damage he did.
How did they took out the PA? The fight shouldn't have gone like that for them, which is quite unfortunate. Even the Christian didn't survive, but
No, they had that rum buff on 4 of them, so they couldn't. After that Mortimer kisses, they didn't really have any damage because Juggernaut was also not there. So that was the major damage for them, and they just slowly. And they're out of spells as well, no? The Queen of Pain is also used as a Sonic Wave and all that.
yeah, it's like 2 times now that there was no Phantom Assassin and the Radiant Foil lost the fight. Now there is no Juggernaut and the Dire lost the fight. Is it also the same case with when we are playing Valorant and Apex that you guys miss your opportunity and does it cost you a lot?
Missing any,
Hydra and Ankita.
yeah, it does.
Yeah, what?
So it's like if you also miss a opportunity that you could have gotten a kill, do you think that will also punish you just as hard when you're playing, Apex?
Oh yeah, definitely. Apex is a super fast-paced game.
Yeah, if you don't snipe
Miss,
him, he'll
you
snipe you.
lose. Yeah, yeah.
That's unfortunate. In the middle lane, Kunka is going fire. This is sniping dire coming out of it. Crit for the Phantom Assassin. The DK actually misses and Queen of Pain just blinks out. They know everybody is here. They know Juggernaut is not here. They might even take a fight right now. Phantom Assassin happily gets a 2-stack of Ancients, which Juggernaut should have farmed. But Juggernaut is pushing top. He's also happy about the decision making right now. Actually, Juggernaut has the Mask of Madness. What do you think about the Mask of Madness into a Battle Fury?
Isn't that a little too greedy?
Oh man.
Yeah.
I feel it's a little too greedy. Either one
Oh
should
man.
have been the case. Oh,
He's not going to die. He's not going to die. Yeah.
not so many
Guys.
crits.
That would
That'd
be
be like,
unfair.
yeah.
Well, I would
RNG
actually
is
try
definitely
if
not
that
unfair.
happened to me. So it's Ascension. Oh, your Queen of Pain is actually on
मैं पानी
a
लेके आता हूँ.
dominating streak right now. She killed 4 people. Oh, she has the Yule Scepter to save herself from the X-Mark spot. So you X-Mark a
Meanwhile-
person and he comes back in 4 seconds, right? Like there is this item called as the Yule Scepter. When you're in the Yules, you're invincible, so you cannot pull him back. And that is what happened over there.
So just like in PUBG, we have this RNG factor over here, and that this hero is mainly based out of that. His crit is an RNG. It's like 15% chance of doing critical
The
damage.
Phantom Assassin, I told you, right? He might die in like one. So that hero, if you get lucky with 2 hits, both of them might be crits. On the bottom lane, PA goes and kills a Juggernaut. How did that
Juggernaut
even happen? Is it
Orchid.
because of Orchid? Yeah.
Yeah, he couldn't use his spin.
Oh, Archer is definitely going to die. He does not have a blink. There is no way he's surviving. And he has Orchid on top of him, so just Storm for the kill.
Normally.
Alina is still farming. They're definitely going to get this bottom T1 tower.
I like how you guys are trolling me.
Phantom Assassin going as like she's the crystal
Hydra
main.
brain
So that
lag.
is literally food for you. Okay? So in your games you have like a counter picks. Do you have something like that? Some characters are very good against some characters.
Oh, the PA just one shot Crystal
Oh my
Maiden.
god! I just saw it, man. It's like a devastation.
Feels bad to be the Crystal Maiden in this game.
Yeah, feels bad to be Christian in such games. You just die instantly in a.
Because I got his BKB, 10-second BKB now.
The Phantom Assassin doesn't really have a BK as of now. Wait, who has a BKB right now?
P is just farming by
Kuka.
killing support.
Who has a
Nice.
BKB? Oh, with the BKB and an Orchid, it's like kind of hard for people to kill him on top of the rum buff, right?
Yeah.
Somebody's playing a sad time zone. You have sprays and you have skins. How interested are you guys in skins? Hydra and Ankita.
very
you guys
much.
like skins?
Very much
You like
interested.
them?
Yep.
Skins?
Yeah,
Yeah,
skins.
but I'm very, very picky when it comes to actually buying them. I think Hydra is the opposite. Hydra?
Yeah.
Yeah. He freely buys them, and I'm like, should I really get this one? Should I really get that one?
I feel players feel more confident as in when they have good skins with them.
Which is also like pretty nice. Like, it also like when you're playing against the skin, you already like feel that.
Get the sense
100%
of power.
Yeah, a bit of superiority, which is like pretty nice. What is your favorite skin that you have for any character that you have?
No, we don't have character skins in Valorant. We have gun skins.
Yeah,
Gun skins.
Okay, so what is your favorite skin?
I'll say there are many, like for different guns. We have Prime. So for Vandal, which is an AR, there's one called Prime, which was the first skin pack when the game launched,
the Prime
and that is the
Vandal
best one
is-
till now.
Yes.
Oh, that's very nice. Do you have any favorite of yours, Ankita?
In Valorant, Nebula Phantom, I use that skin like that. See, I'm very picky with it, so I like a lot, but then in the end,
Nebula is
there's
not
like
that
one guy
good.
actually end up. Nebula is. Why don't you guys like it? I don't know. Nobody likes that skin, but I love it.
But is that the one which changes
It is
shape like
so
some snake
pretty.
kind of thing?
No. It's got no like VFX, nothing. The snake, the dragon one is Elephant. I have the Elephant bundle, but Nebula is super pretty and so trippy also.
It's pretty nice.
But it's nothing
Uh,
like Dota skins.
Yeah.
it's pretty nice. Thanks, I guess. Or like, yeah, these guys also. There's a thriving marketplace. Like bunch of skins, people do put in a lot of money and buy it. Like bunch of things are like very costly. So
They're just diving tier 3s, dude.
they are.
Oh, it's a good
There's
echo, but
Shaker, but unfortunately his team already died. This Elder Titan is pretty much going to like smack him to death. I think. No, it just decide to get back. One more stifling dagger to do the trick. And then he dies to the storm. There's a lot of vision on the high ground. The problem is the Juggernaut got destroyed because of the Orchid. If only he did not go into a Mask of Madness into a Battle Fury and just went
Yeah.
Battle Fury Manta style, he would have escaped death 2 times and that would have set them up for more things in the game. Is this Orchid on the Earthshaker, which is quite unfortunate. If this guy gets to Sun, there's a Torrent connects on top of Phantom Assassin. Phantom Assassin blinks away, Shadow Strike is on top of him. This Phantom Assassin still has an Aegis though, so she might actually decide to spin. Oh no, the use did not happen. Dies to 3 hits from this Elder
फिर से आई
Titan.
इसकी.
Elder Titan goes for another Storm and one more right. Healing Ward doesn't really matter. One other death.
Sleep.
This might be GG any single second at this point, I feel. Goes for a blind torrent. If he would have connected, that would have been a PogChamp play, but unfortunately did not. But
that Orchid is such a great buy. It literally shut down Juggernaut's game. Like he
yeah,
can't do basically anything with that Orchid on him. There's no dispels in the team.
yeah, there is no saving him as well. There's a Crystal Maiden being caused it to 4 people. Crystal Maiden. Oh, they actually get 1 kill. They're going for the second kill. Kisses does not get the second kill, but the Crystal Maiden survive. There's a
पिए गया ना?
Laguna. This Lina just puts an observer ward on top and annihilates the Crystal Maiden.
पिए गया ना
Titan,
उसमें?
has the BKB from this Hag's scepter. Not really the item, but you know his spell is like quite strong.
They somehow defend the high ground. They manage to hold on. Let's just see if I think Juggernaut requires a Manta, dude. I think that's the only way he can survive, or a Lotus Orb from any of the teammates.
But it's quite far from Manta style, and
Yeah.
people are far from Lotus Orb. I don't think there's a save for this Juggernaut at this point. And the Earthshaker unfortunately did not manage to get.
तो क्या वो
faster
slow
blink.
हो
He
गया
did
था?
whatever he can, but his team was like already lagging, right? So,
Yeah, I think
वो
the
move
build
नहीं
he
कर
would have
पाया
gone
वहाँ
for
से.
was an MOM into Manta and Ags.
yes.
That kind of build would have been so great.
Sometimes
this-
greed gets punished, and this is one of the instances of that. If they manage to have like 20 more minutes into the game, there might be a way of this Juggernaut buying a Manta and coming back into the game, because if he actually Omni
Look at
slashes,
Juggernaut's net worth. He's
opening the
fifth,
interest
sitting
side.
fifth.
So, like the 1, 2, and 3 are both the position 1, 2, and 3 from the team Among Us, right? Like, and Devoid is on position 4 on the network, even though he's a position 2 hero. Things are not really looking that great for K-Dog team right now. Christian Maiden still going for those deep bots, which I think I really appreciate a lot, because when you know that you're the weakest one in the team and you're going into uncharted territory and one step pretty much wipe you from this earth, it's kind of ballsy effort to just walk into people and then play spots just for a team. So
He's got nothing to lose. It's like not like, yeah, basically that.
Game
That-
pause
that
कौन
helps.
करता है?
okay, that really helps, because the Yoshi only has like tranquil boots and a bracer. I mean, 27 minutes into the game, if you have like no items to back you up, even though you're a 5. So the difference between winning the game as a support and losing the game as a support, if amount of farm you can find in these small pockets where nobody is farming, right?
Right.
The question mark comes out from admin questioning the legitimacy of this pause.
There's
But
some admin BM.
this is a
Now?
second.
Nobody wins.
Yeah. So do you see? I think the best part about Dota Plus, right?
It's a hero
like
chat.
the hero chat wheel. So what happens is, if she typed right, like things like that, like each character has like different lines which you unlock if you have like Dota Plus on top of you, and some of them are like pretty fun. Like you could kill a person and then spam, "You're wasting your life," or vote on you puny human or something like that in that particular character's voice, right? It's just like you're beating them to a pulp and then telling your message. So it's kind of fun. It's okay. Like that is the best thing I like over the Dota Plus.
See, I think these guys need to build a halberd for the Elder Titan.
Trash
Because
talking
with this
basically, guys.
axe, before the Ghost Astral Spirit returns back to Elder Titan, if they get that halberd on him, he's basically not doing anything during that BKB duration.
ऐसे
That
बोलते
should help. But
हैं
who's
Seep.
a halberd carrier in that team? I think Juggernaut, maybe.
Juggernaut is working so hard. Fun matter.
रुक
I
जाओ.
don't really think he has
He's
any
so
form
far
whatsoever.
away.
There is no. So the fact
There's
that
no space on the map.
yeah, true. It's because they are so far ahead that this world wave is confident enough to just stand his ground under a tower, and he knows that he will survive till his backup comes if anything goes
What?
wrong.
किधर गया?
And the other team is just casually pushing at you.
मेरे पास था.
Like, what do you do? Do you really want to contest? It probably would have been best if they just smoked and went for a 4-man play, but I think they're just too scared now.
मेरे पास एक वॉलपेपर था. मिल नहीं रहा है मुझे. Oh shit. Elgato.
Position you want to be in, even
They're
if you're
20k ahead. I think they can be allowed a little.
मेरे पास एक
Okay, I
वॉलपेपर
think
था
they've earned the right
जिसमें
to be
सीप लिखा
pleasant,
हुआ
I
है.
think.
हाँ ये
Yeah, but
वाला है.
that also sometimes costs the game. You never know.
I think that is
Look
like
at
the
this.
only way when you're like behind. The only way you lose is you throw. Irrespective of what game it is, I think that is the fact.
Ricardo.
If you plan accordingly, if you strategize accordingly, if you play to the best of your merits, and you have amassed a huge lead, there is no way you should be losing that lead, unless the
That's
opposition is like extremely good. But if that were to be the case, you wouldn't have had that lead initial phase anyway. Food for thought.
You will be forever alone.
Jagannath's done with his Yasha. Another probably 3 minutes of farm, 3-4 minutes of farm. He should be having that item.
To me too.
So, like, both of you guys, did
कब
you like,
सोने जाओगे
start
ये
off on
स्ट्रीम के बाद?
YouTube, or do you look at any other streaming services and think YouTube is still the better option? And like, why do you guys still continue with YouTube as of now?
I think I'm going to continue with YouTube, dude. Like India में तो there's no other platform which is better than YouTube because most of the audience is here. And what are you live streaming for? Audience, right?
You're
Yeah.
a trusty mate.
I've seen so many.
I heard Facebook.
Facebook is coming up, but I'm still not sure how the platform is overall for streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like YouTube is like specifically for sharing live videos and now it is streaming, right? Facebook, I don't
YouTube
really
was
know.
never meant for live streams, but
It is not
still.
meant for live stream, but like they've gotten into the streaming sphere. Facebook are also changing, but I think
Facebook is
I don't
late.
know, man, like Facebook is late, and I
Yeah.
don't really want to be on Facebook too. Like, if as a consumer, I'm not
Yeah.
really speaking too much. If I want to watch something, if I want to spend my time, I'd rather spend it more on YouTube rather than Facebook. It's because the kind of person I am. I don't know,
Right.
like the most social person in the world. I am social, but I'd rather do my own thing, right?
And Twitch does not have that does not have that kind of audience. They don't Twitch. If I have
Yeah.
so many
Very
I have
hardcore. Dude.
so many friends who used to stream on Twitch, but they never grew their audience.
That's probably people haven't really gotten into Twitch as of now, or I don't think even if they come up or not. But apparently, we are the what we are, right? Like with the T series and all, versus the PewDiePie. So we have a lot of people on YouTube right now. So things are only going to go up from now, I think, for you all.
Yeah, boy.
Hopefully. Yeah. Okay, I think they're going for that final push now. They took the RS
Is
is
it
down.
on the
Still.
clear?
Yeah.
Are they like way too confident
RS
at
is
this
still
point?
spawn. In 7
Yeah.
seconds, you'll know when it's going to be up. I think they should have scouted. They have a courier there waiting.
But in the end, audience
This is
matters. Wherever you
satanic
get
on this
audience, you
PA.
can
I
do
don't
well.
really
Yep.
see how this PA is going to die at any
तभी
point.
तो YouTube better है.
X mark on cop.
Queen out of soul rips and torrents, Queen goes back to like 3/4 of her HP.
Dead Sec बताता हूँ मैं.
Phantom Assassin was like, oh, that's a unfortunate waste of gobble up from the Snapfire.
They're just using everything to clear waves.
Waves, yeah. Oh, Earthshaker decides. Ina Sunset managed.
Oh, ult आया.
BKB is popped
सब लोग pause हो गए.
There's a 2-man storm coming and it's a Laguna village. She just destroys the Juggernaut and Juggernaut doesn't even have a buyback. And I don't really see them coming back at any point. I mean this might be GG at any time. I like that line when I play Alina, right? People and I say, burns, doesn't it? It's pretty cool. I think it's done.
They're not able to play the game. They're not able to cast any spells.
Yeah, I mean, they're
What do
going
you
into
do
the
when that
mountain at this
Dude, ये लोग
point.
spawn तक घुस चुके हैं.
Elder Titan, Undying might just die, but who really cares about Undying, right? This Lina, that's another use. It saves himself from both the abilities and blinks out right now. Meanwhile, both the cores, the position 1 and 2, have taken down the middle racks, taken down the top racks, and things are looking very, very grim. I think this might be GG at any point, and Among Us might be the winners of this tournament.
Yeah, Roche spawning
What's
up
the prize
and
pool?
the price pool is 75k.
Wow.
Okay,
15 for
winner
the
gets-
third winner. Not really sure.
T2 tower goes down for Lina, and yeah, there is no way. They have no Sonic Wave, they have no Echo Slam. CM has a
Don't
freezing
OP.
field, but who really cares about a Christian wearing freezing field? Christian may stopped in, but unfortunately BK is stopped. There's no point, she dies in 1 second. Earthshaker dies to 1 crit. There are neutrals there, so it's gonna take few of them. Lina just like used herself. This is pretty much the GG, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the tournament.
ये लोग बस spam
Loco
कर रहे
Battle Zone
हैं.
Dota 2. I think the victors are Among Us, and
Yep.
That was sad.
it's unfortunate, but they did try their best, and they've reached the final. Nothing to be ashamed about, but Among Us played very well, and they've taken the victory. And thanks
Those
for the
little
cast.
things.
Yes, little things, and thanks a lot for coming here and spending time with us, both Ankita and Hydra. It's great to have you guys here and have your perspective into things that were not just Dota and the other things as well. So you can use like our platform, and if there's anything you want to tell to your fans, it would be like you can use this as a medium. Just talk to your fans for like any last words you have for them.
I'll just say thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you all enjoyed. Also, congratulations Among Us.
Yep, congratulations to the team, and I'm waiting to know who the MVP is. And thank you so much to everybody who tuned in. I hope you guys enjoyed the game, and if you did, then you guys should definitely go support some streamers who are streaming Dota to encourage them even more, and maybe encourage some more Dota 2 streamers.
Yeah, thank you so much. I think MVP would be announced pretty soon, probably on Instagram or it'll be up on YouTube as a video. We'll let you guys know soon.
Awesome.
All right, guys. I think that's a wrap. Thank you so much for all your time.
Okay,
Thanks a
thank
lot.
you. See you guys.
See you guys. Bye.
Okay, I guess that's it. Nice. कुछ तो नया देखने मिला आज guys. कुछ नया देखने मिला आज. Dota 2 मैंने लाइफ में पहली बार देखा है. मतलब सच में मैंने अभी ये स्ट्रीम में पहली बार Dota 2 लाइफ में देखा है. कैसे होता है, थोड़ा 1% अपना इंटरेस्ट डाला हो समझने में. 1% नहीं, मैं अभी फिलहाल 100% ट्राई कर रहा था, बट मेरा ब्रेन लैग हो रहा था बीच बीच में. बट थोड़ा थोड़ा समझ में आया कैसे वर्क करता है डोटा, एंड शायद फ्यूचर में खेलूँ भी मैं. लेट्स सी. घर पे सब ठीक है? हाँ, सब बढ़िया. भाई कंटाला आ रहा है. स्टैनी भाई कुछ कर लो यार, कोई सीरीज देख लो, कंटाला आ रहा हो तो. एक बॉट गेम डोटा का लगा दे हाइड्रा। बॉट गेम लगाऊं क्या? डोटा खेलूं? चालू करूं? डोटा देखोगे क्या तुम लोग? जोएल, टेक केयर बडी। कोरोना एवरीवेयर। भाई कोरोना तो यार मुझे अभी कोरोना समझ में ही नहीं आ रहा है। भाई आज सिर्फ 200 वॉचिंग हाउ गेम गेम के ऊपर वॉचिंग डिपेंड करती है ना। ये कौन सा कैरेक्टर है? हीरोज। मेरा लैग क्यों हो रहा है? प्ले डोटा, प्रैक्टिस विद बॉट्स, मीडियम बॉट्स। बॉट्स के साथ खेलूं? देखते तो है। हाइड्राफ्लिक हेलो।
All picked.
चूज योर हीरो। वैलोरेंट की वॉइस में। किधर गया वो ड्रैगन किधर है? स्नैप फायर। ओके मैंने अभी पिक कर लिया है। अच्छा हीरो पिक कर सकता हूँ मैं? अभी पिक नहीं कर सकता। डैम सॉरी। भाई लैग क्यों हो रहा है?
I'm Beatty, and this here's Mortimer. Nothing fancy.
ये normal
Just
से ज्यादा
here to
characters
kill
क्यों लग रहे
some
हैं मुझे?
time and, well, if we can manage some people.
Prepare for battle.
तो हमें डिफेंड करना है ना? नहीं हमें अच्छा कैसे मूव कैसे करते हैं?
Barking irons.
हाउ डू आई मूव? अच्छा
Look at his waddle. Mortimer will get us there.
ये है बॉटम
30
लेन।
seconds. to
Sometimes
battle.
he goes where you wanna.
क्या करूँ मैं इधर?
Right, something for you too. On the shoot. Moving. Nice and easy.
The battle begins.
मिड है।
Time to
Mid lane.
scratch that itch on my trigger finger.
ठीक है मिड लेन पे चिल
Time
करते
to
हैं।
get. You bet.
अबे 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 भागो 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 भाई।
No hayride. I'm under attack.
भाई मैं मर गया।
Grab the apple.
First blood. The twins shall not thirst for long.
आ रहा हूँ वापस आ रहा हूँ। टावर है वो, टावर के पास मत जाओ। ओके
What in tarnation was that?
मुझे खरीदना है ये। मुझे
Giddy up.
भाई कितना वियर्ड है यार।
Packing iron.
चलो इनको मारते हैं।
I'm in for it. for close quarters. Run and gun. Looks like we're going whole hog, Mortimer. 4 legs a churning. Artillery on the move. Reach for the skies.
क्या करते कैसे मारते कैसे मुझे ये बताओ
I'll bake a tray on the way. Yeah, I reckon. How's my aim?
Missing bottom!
He'll find his way. That puts some shine on it. I'm not ready. Lickety split.
Missing top.
Cross launch. Grab the apple.
अबे मैं उसको मारूं कैसे ये सिलेक्ट करके
That one they call him a big iron. On the dusty trail.
ये तो ओके ठीक है लर्न ट्यूटोरियल बाय भागो
Setback style. Bushwhack. I'll enjoy the ride. This way, Mortimer. Get a load of this. To pay dirt. Middle is missing. Making tracks.
भागो भाई
In the powder game.
कुछ तो कर रहा हूँ मैं राइट क्लिक से मार
Where's some mana?
नो माना
No mana.
नो माना
Need a bit of mana. At least we weren't.
भाई लेफ्ट क्लिक से कुछ कर ही नहीं रहा है ये बाय आइटम्स ओके I'm dead. You need to buy items. Yeah, cool. I'll buy items.
Oh, I'll show that one tomorrow.
ये क्या है?
Missing top.
Equipment. मारने वाली items क्या है?
Your middle tower is under attack.
Claymore. बॉटल ले बॉटल कैसे है कहाँ पे बॉटल लेट गेम अर्ली गेम ओके व्हाटएवर बॉटल एक बॉटल लिया है और
Nice.
अब क्या करूं अच्छा ये आइटम ग्रैब करने पिंड आइटम्स व्हाट द फक इज राइट क्लिक ऑन बॉटल अच्छा
Can fit all sorts of things in here.
अब जाऊं
On the prod.
मिडल
Water
मिडल
in
इज
the
ऑन
gulch.
अटैक ना अंडर अटैक भाई ये तो ऐसा मतलब नॉर्मल तो नहीं है टफ है यार What the fuck
Stir it up. I'm under attack. Let's have a look-see.
Missing bottom!
Ace.
Missing top.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
मेरे से नहीं होगा,
It's run empty.
मेरे से नहीं होगा. बस करो, मैं वीडियोस देखूंगा, मैं वीडियोस देखूंगा फिर खेलूंगा. मुझे कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. ड्रैगन नाइट वाला हाइड्राफ्लिक. हाँ सही है. और मेरा एजेंट भी सपोर्ट एजेंट था, ठीक है, अटैक एजेंट नहीं था. अटैक होता तो मैं मार देता सबको. ट्यूटोरियल देखना पहले फिर खेलना. यस ब्रो. चलो गाइस, मैं चलता हूँ, बहुत थक गया हूँ. अरे मूवमेंट माउस से कर. ओके गाइस, मैं चलता हूँ, टाइम हो गया है, बहुत नींद आ रही है. वॉच पी पू एनिमेशन देख लिया मैंने. गुड नाइट, गुड नाइट. आर्क ट्यूबर सी डिस्कॉर्ड डीएम. ओके आदिकाश, गुड नाइट मैन. गुड नाइट एक्चुअल डिब्स. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ट्यूनिंग इन. एक्चुअल डिब्स, तूने अच्छा लगा गेम के बारे में तुम बात कर रहे थे. प्रज बाय. Good to see you. Don't forget me. Joel Whitey. I won't. अच्छा लगा तो मैं बहुत टाइम बाद स्ट्रीम में. नफे, see you tomorrow. कल वापस back to Valorant. Can you tutor me in Valorant? Nice bro. स्ट्रीम देखो, सीख लो. मैं भी खुद सीख रहा हूँ, मुझे देख के सीखो. सिंपल. बहुत थक गया आज सही में. चलो, गुड नाइट पब्लिक. मच लव. मिलते हैं. आई होप जो डोटा समझते हैं उन लोगों ने एंजॉय किया, और जो लोग नहीं समझते उनने कुछ समझाओ, कुछ नया. सी यू ऑल टुमारो. टेक केयर. बाय बाय. ट्वेंटी 24 मंथ्स का बैच ऐड कर लो फ्रेंड्स, सब न्यू कर लो. करने वाला हूँ, मेरे पास है ऑलरेडी नए इमोट्स चैनल के लिए. गाइस मैंने इमोट्स है ना 3 महीने पहले बनवा लिए थे, अभी तक लगाए नहीं है. लगा देना चाहिए अब मुझे. ओके बाय. लव यू ऑल.
Hey, hiding my pain, there's poison in my veins. Ay, going insane, the lack of you is driving me crazy. Don't know what I'm saying, there's nothing there that you're saving. And you know that I'm praying. I can't feel the rain. Pop another X pill, ay, always aim for that kill. Ay, I don't know what I feel. Ay, am I dreaming or real? Hey, up for you to decide. Ay, am I dead or alive? Ay, when I come for it right, ay, a little pain in the side.
Stories in my notepad. Had you in my sights, but I missed it. I'm an odd number, I'm a misfit. I want some real friends that don't stab my back. Getting sick of fakes and these heart attacks. My life always filled with hurt. Why do I always get what I don't deserve? I've been acting up with my mood swings. Ain't feeling shit, no toothaches. And my weakness like fruitcake. I might dip this place.
मॉड्स आपस में लड़ाई बंद करो. एंड अधिकश !D सही में कोई नहीं यूज़ करेगा और डिस्कॉर्ड का कमांड है ऑलरेडी सो
to a new state. Keep on eating fast food, it feels like I'm starving. Lately I've been messed up, I don't feel my heartbeat. You said I don't try, but I try my hard. Left it indent like a shark bite marks. When you coming back, cause I need you. Slowly I'm dissolving till I'm seeing